Where we all last left off in the session previous to this one, you all had
11 subs? Oh my gosh.
you all had began to figure out what has happened while Shadow was on trial, during his trial. Um, the dwarven leaders were attacked by automatons, along with I can't. This whole thing keeps going up.
I'll stop.
The dwarven. I
And then
know. I love
Optimus
it.
Prime
I
showed
love
up.
it. The dwarven leaders were attacked. 2 of them were killed, and the rest of them were abducted.
If y'all just get paid this, like no hesitation in this. Also, like it's just back to back.
Including Shada's adoptive father, Bofin Copperstone.
Both in this nuts.
From here, you attended a funeral in the dwarven catacombs beneath the city, and you met Deluni Jadeite, the daughter of the late Lord Jadeite. Shada introduced himself to her. They made a pact for her to seek revenge and for him to find his father, so he does not have to meet the same fate that she has to deal with now and the emotional instability from it. Also during the pyre, Ellis snuck up and grabbed a lantern and took some of the fire from the pyre, lit a candle.
Forgot that happened.
This bitch.
You then
All right, listen here, motherfucker.
later
I had no idea.
later on that night, you got a message from Deluni saying that she has found something in the Great Library in the Jadeite Manor.
Deluni has poisoned the water hole.
The following day, you all split up to decide to investigate the unseen to see if they know anything that's going on, along with the other two, well, the other 3 being Ember, Shada, and Sarah went to the library to find out what Deluni found. While in the slums of the unseen in the dwarven city of Dorendine, you came across an orphanage. During your visit here, you questioned one of the caretakers, and she seemed to have something that she wanted to tell you, but she couldn't tell you right then. You agreed to meet later on that night. All the meanwhile, Elith went to the basement and pulled out her book that was given to her by her old fiendish patron before she made a pact with the Fae, and performed a ritual which she instructed for her to do in order for him to stop pursuing her. Elith performed the ritual, and there was a wind, but nothing seemed to happen from it. While you all were exiting the orphanage, it erupted in these sickly, cold, green necromantic flames, causing nearly everyone in the orphanage to instantly vanish, leaving only their clothes behind. Except for one dwarven boy that Ellis seemed to have taken a liking to while the visit there. All the meanwhile, Ember, Shada, and Sarah discovered that there's a little bit more history to the dwarven nation that was known and taught and passed down from generation to generation. It used to be a monarchy, and the story tells of the king having 6 sons, and each son took over a different aspect of the nation and its running. They grew angry against their father, overthrew him, and then took on their own last names, starting their own families and clans. You kind of differentiated between myth and fact for this, and it seems to be quite a tall tale, but everybody in the slums seems to be excited for the coming of the king to make things equal once more. There was a council meeting in which Deluni became the head of a task force charged with finding those responsible for these automaton attacks, and she chose all of you to be on the force with her. I will also add here that the ritual performed by Elith was assumed to be the same attacks from these automatons, and they've been calling it a terrorist attack. As you all wake up in the morning following this eventful day, Himbos, what would you like to do?
I would first like to start the new day.
Can I go rummage through the ashes?
Jesus Christ.
I would like to start the new day by going and finding that child and saying hello. I don't know if we're gonna take a morning walk. I don't know if we're gonna make breakfast. We're just gonna spend a little time together, have a little chat, and it's gonna be a really great time.
Okay, so
Maybe you guys gotta plan a funeral. I don't know.
You want to go to the slums and find him. Okay. Easy enough. Anything else that anybody else wants to do? Like, basically tell me everything that you want to do for this day, and then we will,
Is it a free day?
No, you're supposed to meet with Deluni today.
High urgency still.
I was gonna say, is there like time to shop around? Like the stores? Are there stores?
It's
Don't
early
think
morning.
so.
Actually, what time is it? How early is it?
Yeah,
I'll
how
say
early
it
do we
is
wake
about,
up?
you were all woken up by the servants around 8 in the morning.
So late, bro. They know nothing about time.
So only Elith wants to do something?
I listed.
I'll
I listed
probably
2 things. I don't know if I can
Wake
do
up
this.
late.
When was the meeting with Deluni scheduled?
She said she will meet with you in the morning. Didn't really specify a time.
Alright, then I guess just get ready for that then.
Yep.
All right. So while all of you are getting ready in the morning, Elith takes some time, and she travels down to the lower city levels in which the child that had his leg fractured twice and had been healed is recovering from his traumatic event. Elif, you find the older woman that you all came across. You recommended the orphanage to you, just and pointed out. She has taken in this young boy in this kind of rundown, crumbling rock kind of home in the lower levels.
Very nice. Very quaint. So let me check here for a second. He's feeling better, right? He's doing better.
I mean, he has some of the terrors at night.
Physically, I mean, those terrors can be resolved and manipulated and turned into something. I'm worried about the physicality.
I mean,
Great, you gave a kid PTSD and nightmares.
I didn't do anything.
I guess.
Cool. So, does he have a name?
They're orphans. You're gonna pick the name. It's like, a shelter.
Can I pick the name?
He has a name. He's about 57 years old.
He
He's
has a
57
name?
years old. He's a grown ass
Aw.
man.
What's his name?
No,
He's a dwarf.
he's a small-ass dwarf.
What's his
Grown ass man.
His name is Gary.
How do I spell that? Let me pull out.
Gari. Gary.
Perfect. And you said he's how old? 57?
57 years old.
Interesting.
Which is
Interesting.
about the human equivalent of like 6'7".
Jesus Christ. How is that an equivalent? That's just weird. How does someone like 57 years and you're like, they're just a baby.
It's no wonder they drink so much. They have to how long that baby cries. Oh my god. What I'm concerned right now about is the amount of funds that I currently have on my person. Okay.
I
To me-
don't have much money to give.
Why are you giving me money? I'm giving you money. You have nothing.
You were talking to her out loud.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I
What
burned your
what's
place,
she-
now I'm gonna rob you.
She kind of
Ma'am,
get
I
a
need you
feeling
to
that
sit
she
down.
is like really intimidated by you. You kind of just like walk. You
Yeah.
kind of just walked inside of her house. We're like, "How's the boy?"
How's it going? Well, she's gonna deal with it, and if she needs to sit down, she can. But we do need to have this conversation.
Elif, love by force. Your many talents.
I'll
You know.
I'll make some tea if that's all right.
Thank you very much. Any purple ones? I don't know what you got. I'd like the purple ones the best.
Purple tea. She kind of like looks around. And you just see her pick the only box that she has, and kind of just start some water.
Thank you. So I'm trying to look at this kid. Okay. Gari.
Gary. Yep.
Gari?
Gary. Yep. You're saying it right.
Awesome. Gari, do you have a favorite color?
It's blue.
It's blue.
It's blue. Why is he talking like that?
Have you ever seen the color blue before?
When I was little, my parents would take me to the outside and I would see the sky. And we would
That's good.
point out clouds and say what shapes they were in.
Yeah, for me, when I ran away from home, fresh air was amazing. That's all I had. So, what I'm thinking, okay, is maybe for you. Give me a second.
If fucking turn back time.
I have so many things that I could be giving you right now. I have a quarterstaff. Would you be interested? Would you have a use for, you know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna put 100 gold on the table because this is too difficult.
That's a lot.
I will come back either in like 2 days, or if we leave before then, just before we leave, if I can. And then I'm taking you with me. So you just be prepared for that.
If anything, I feel like you should give them 500 gold per child, or not 500, 50 gold per child that you killed.
Sorry, you're not
You
even
know what?
here.
For my conscience, that was,
I'm saying
that
this
was
out loud. I'm just saying this out loud.
deep
That's
inside.
1, 2, 3,
I feel like Elif
four,
and Star are
5,
connected.
6, 7, 8.
I'm
8, right?
That message.
8. That's 8 children.
8
What?
times 50. I thought it was 9.
when
No, it's 8.
Oh shit! You're gonna add another child?
when we go
Pay it off.
when we go can
How much money do you have?
can I have a puppy?
A puppy? Oh, for sure. Yo, I raised
Wait.
a whole bunch of dogs in the
No,
day.
no.
Shit, we got some six dead ones in you.
All right.
We got a whole bunch of those.
So you kind of leave the money on the table, and she's like, as she's turning around to present you the cup of tea, and she just sees it and drops it, and the thing just shatters across the floor.
Oh my god.
Game log. Oh,
She sees
Killed
what?
the old lady.
Oh, the money?
I haven't seen this much money in my lifetime.
Oh, are you serious? Yo, I got more. I got more in the back. You want to see it? Yo, let's start shelling out 50s. Let's just start shelling out 50s. Great
I-
idea, Sarah.
I think I need to sit down.
for it.
whoa. Okay.
You rolled a. Whoa, what did you just do here?
Did you see that?
Whoa, yeah, I
Is that
did
an
see
update?
that. Yo.
Okay.
All right. So
Sorry.
she kind of like sits down and she's lightheaded. You might want to go. If anyone sees you putting this money on the table, it won't end well for you.
I want to know. Ooh. Okay.
The fuck
Anyway,
was that?
it won't end well for me. That's a load of fucking horseshit. So, anyway, did you hear what I said to Gari over here?
Sorry.
I did.
You did? We're cool with that? This covers that? We can do annual visits. I don't know.
Buying a child.
If
I don't know if
he
you're-
wants to go with you, he can.
It's like what Ema did, but he didn't pay anyone. He just took the child.
He didn't really have a choice. I do have a choice.
I really didn't.
That's true. You know what? That's on me.
And I'm choosing to love and embrace this. Oh, it's going to be a great journey. I really hope they make it. So,
Great, I love being a mother. This
I
should
had
be
a
good.
great visiting this is okay. Outside of character talk, this is what she needs. Okay. This is gonna be I'm very excited. I have
Alright.
so many great ideas.
Okay.
So you managed to slip out of the house after that encounter and make your way back to the Copperstone Chateau,
Are there any books in my room?
just as everybody else is beginning to gather downstairs. Yes, Sarah. So there are a few nightstand books. What kind of book are you looking for exactly?
I'm looking for a book that I don't know that would show me some magic stuff that I'd find interesting and potentially yoink a page out of and just put it in my pocket in case I ever need it.
Make an investigation check.
But I'm gonna investigate the hell out of this room. Ask and you shall receive.
Oh,
All right.
you're not kidding.
So you find so you search through books and you're just flipping page and you're doing it rather quickly. You don't see anything magical in the first one. You're like, nope, and just toss it over your shoulder. And then immediately switching to the next one. You don't find anything that is magical, because the Copperstones aren't really known for their magic at all. You do find, however, as you flip through one book, it is a kind of like a bookmark type thing that they used, or like they just rather put it in the book itself.
It's a piece of hair. I'm sorry, continue.
It is a sketch of a young tabaxi child that you recognize to be Shada.
It's a picture as a bookmark.
Yeah, so basically they were using the book to
Dog.
like have the
found-
page and the sketch inside.
Baby Shada. I will take this and I'll keep it on me and I will tell no one that I
Yo.
found it until the time is right.
You'll keep this as
wait,
blackmail.
What is it bookmarked on?
The book itself, is that what
Yeah,
you're
like
wondering?
obviously they're at a spot. Like what's the spot?
It's just in the middle of a book, a random book. The book is about it's a novel about
The intricacies.
a brave young dwarven lad who decided to go on an adventure, and he became a pirate and eventually became known as the Scourge of the Northern Lands, raiding ships that would go along that channel in those seas in the northern
Can I
area.
analyze what room I'm in? Am I in Shada's old room?
You're not. You're in a guest room. You don't know. Shada's in his
Why
other
does the
room.
guest have a photo of Shada? I have so many questions.
Probably Shada took
Does
it away
anybody else want
from
to do
his
anything
room.
before you all gather in the foyer?
Whoa, I don't know how much I remember. Knowing, I'll probably knew what I mentioned earlier, so I'm gonna give a visit to Shada in the morning.
Okay.
Damn, they better
I mean, with a
Shada-
headache and stuff.
As you're putting your armor on for the day, you hear a knock at
Yeah.
your door.
Fuck my head.
Wait, me?
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. I go open the door.
Yo, what's up?
Morning, Aiden.
How do I put this? I'm sorry. For what happened last night.
Don't apologize. You were drunk.
Been trying to find some intel, but instead I kind of had to drink a lot of booze to kind of like, I don't know, join in some conversations, but it didn't end up well. I did get a few hints about like everything that's going on down there with the unseen.
But you said you didn't find anything.
Just right. It's It's not important stuff, just you know, things that I've heard, and I kind of like sympathize with them. And that was the reason why I was so rash with you. And yeah, I'm sorry.
It's all right. If you could tell me what you heard, that might help.
Right. Mind if I come in? Sit down.
Sure.
Right. Okay. And I suppose I kind of like take a seat on one of his desks and turn it around and face him. So, from what I've gathered, right? First of all, I would like to know your whole perspective on the unseen.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, personally, I don't think they should be treated the way they are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was steps away from being unseen my entire life. But
Yeah.
I've just become in the position that I am. I can't really do much at the moment.
Yeah.
My
That
word
was.
didn't really matter when my last name wasn't Copperstone.
You're right. Yeah. Just like I just. Yeah, I grew up in the way I did, and I just wouldn't like you to be suddenly become one of them, you know?
Hopefully, once I get my father back into safety and when he's able to reassume his role as the head of the clan, I could talk to him about it.
Right. So let me give you some input on what was going on the other day, right?
Yeah.
We were really in the thick of it. We were really about to get to a breakthrough in our research, maybe find information about it. It seems that this organization that we're talking about, it seems to be um, making a lot of investments with the unseen. I don't know. I don't know why exactly, but I think of it as some sort of means to start a revolution.
Oh, well, that complicates the whole,
Yeah.
treating the unseen better in the eyes of the council.
Yeah. When you're, and I kind of get it, and it's really complicated because when you're marginalized from a very, very long time, and there's not really something you can do about it, there's people that would like to, you know, take things by their own hands and oppose. And I don't know. From what I've seen the other night, they seem to be. They mentioned something about the king will rise up again or something.
King, huh?
Yeah, don't know what they talk about the other day.
Yeah, it's
But maybe you have
well,
some info when you gathered on the library.
yeah. So Storm used to be a monarchy, and there used to be, one king ruler. His sons split into the clans that you know today,
Mm-hmm.
and the protectors of the king were the Crimson Axe, which lines up with the vandalism that we saw inside of
Yeah,
my home.
that's the thing. It's just when it comes to vandalism and stuff, it just looks really petty, and I kind of I can't shake the feeling of feeling really bad for the guys down there. Hmm. But maybe, and this is kind of just speculation. Uh, what if this is all just a plot to, I don't know, kind of like push this whole, like, the unseen rising up being a facade for whatever they're trying to do? Or maybe they just want to, um, stand up for equality. It's really
No.
confusing.
As much
But,
as I want to sympathize with them, I saw a group of people get, my allies get killed by one of these revolutionaries' creations, all of them.
Right.
And now they capture my father and the other heads of the clans.
They're just trying to make it personal.
And I don't like when it's personal.
Thing is, how I'm looking at this, everything's just going to be worse. The aftermath is going to be really complicated for the unseen.
That it is. We have a meeting to get to.
We have just shut up. Try to cut them some slack, will you? Most of them, if not all,
I
don't deserve.
think I have been.
I hate the poor.
All right. Is there anything else that anybody? Is there anything
You're
Sorry,
else?
here first, folks.
I needed to break the ice. This is the only way I knew how.
Is there anything else that anybody would like to do before you all gather?
Brush my teeth and wash my face.
All right.
I need to go pee.
I'm not saying most people aren't doing it in our group. I'm just saying, you know.
So
Double, you
eventually
need to make sure.
you all get a knock at your door, and it's the service notify you that Lady Deluni is here and waiting for you.
Do we all
Alright.
have different servants, or like what's going on?
So Shada has his own servant. The rest of you they go down the hallway, the same one, and let you each know.
That's lame. Okay.
That's how it works.
I'm sorry, just to refresh, what's Shadow's servant's name again?
Your servant's name?
Yeah.
That's a great question.
I knew it. I'm like, this bitch don't have a name. How about
I swear I had
Erging?
one.
Ooh, Erging is a good name.
I have another
Thoughts?
Did
question
I
while
ever
you're
say
doing
his
that.
name? I don't think I said his
I
name.
don't think you did.
Yeah,
I thought
that's
you
why-
might have and I've forgotten, but now that you
and
don't
he
remember, I
was
kind of feel like you never
a
did.
bronze dragonborn, right?
Yeah. Like
yeah. His name is Lumiskan.
How do you spell that?
Lumiskan. Lumiskan.
How about LeBron?
Okay. Okay.
He is your valet.
Valet?
Valet.
Fuck's a valet.
It's so like you have a lady's maid who takes care of the lady of the house, or a married woman of the house, and then you have a valet which takes care of the men. So that's
I'm just gonna go along with
Michael,
it.
I have a question.
yes.
How do you spell his name again? The
I'll type
kid.
it in for you. Oh,
Thank
the kin.
you.
The kin. The little
The
kid,
kid.
that's his name.
Yeah.
And then this is the bronze dragonborn servant.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. All right, so you all gather in the foyer where Delini's waiting for you, but she's wearing she's been wearing these jade colored robes with these like silver threads kind of embroidered into them that give all this like shine as it moves lately. But this time she is wearing much more outdoors and adventuring type gear. You notice how she is wearing kind of these leather boots with the straps to go up to her shins and then go around the back of her knee. She has a tunic on that is still representing her family colors, but it has a belt around around slightly above the belly button would be, and then a pack on her back. She still has her staff made of the birch and with the green stone on top that gives off this soft glow. But overall, she looks like she's ready, and also her hair's tied back in a braid along with the beard as well.
You look rather ready, Delooney.
We have a lot of work to do. It's a large nation to cover.
Of course.
They're sweeping. Wow, they're sweeping.
So, Lord Shada, where should we begin?
Well, all right. So, what do we mean sweeping? We mean like the entire nation?
Well, we don't exactly have any leads of where these creations, these constructs appear from. They just show up and attack and then immediately disappear without a trace. And typically
I raise my hand.
Shada's gonna look at Aiden.
Hmm?
I raise my hand.
What's up?
She mentioned that they have no leads currently.
Yes, Sarah.
Sorry, I kind of lagged. What?
Yes, I'm just saying if they appear randomly, cause all this mess, and it just so happens that they do it when people are like, together in positions of power. What if we, faked a gathering and we like got the front on them? It's like basically putting bait underneath a box with a stick and a string, and then we pull it, and then we got him.
That doesn't sound half bad.
I'm just saying, like, if I pretended I was like a hierarchy of like, I don't know, we'll make some place up where I lived, I guess. And then, Elith is like speaking on behalf of the Fae. And then, there's Denton representing humans.
I don't think they
and
care
Ember.
about other dignitaries. They have a beef against the.
And then Ember, like, he's a professor. He's like, he knows knowledge and shit. So he can be represented.
Yeah, you've lost me. They're kind of focusing, the leaders of this nation. I don't think they'd care much for some nobles from other places.
The attack.
But what if we pretended to be like representatives of the leaders of the nation?
The only direct attack, just for your guys' mind, was the only direct attack they've made against the leaders was when they abducted them, and those who put up a fight lost their lives. The other ones recognized, oh crap, we're getting captured. Better to live, fight another day.
Were their bodies?
Why not? Why not? Kind of like.
And every other attack has been disruptive of the trade.
That's the thing.
All right.
They're all attacks from the outside.
Then how about
maybe we can join in from the inside.
Shada's gonna pull Aiden aside and just tell him, you gave us a lead, and as much as I wanna go easy on the unseen, it's the best lead we have.
I to the side pull Denton. I'm like, you still got that spell that brings people like to life, right? For like a little bit.
What do you mean a little bit?
Well, I don't know. Didn't you like try to like you can like talk to dead people, but they're still dead in the long run? Yeah. What if we find the bodies of one of these guys that put up a fight, and we talk to them?
Well, I didn't have.
Or did they take the body? Oh,
They were burned.
I see. I go up to Ember. I'm like,
yeah, we did a whole
you know how to heal a burn?
Hindsight is 2020.
Shut the.
I
How about we just trade a trade? Like we do it like we go on one of these trade route things.
All right. So
Ember,
Shada
you have
did
a
bring up that
plan?
that there is a lead, for the unseen,
What do you
being-
know?
I was talking to Aiden. I didn't bring it up to Deluni yet.
Yeah.
Because I pulled him aside. I'm
Yeah.
telling him I'm sure I could try to keep Deluni from doing anything too rash, but we're gonna have to do what we need to do to find the root of this.
Right. I'm just saying we'll just have to handle it with some subtlety to it.
If you don't mind, you could let her know about it. You're the one that found the information.
Right.
Ember, didn't we have a plan we were talking about?
Yeah, just to not repeat myself, I'm going to bring up the leads that I found from just general chat that I have had with the unseen.
Okay. I will say
we
that. Yeah. So I was gonna say,
Sorry, go ahead.
Tyler, go ahead. I know you've been trying to say something. So.
Oh, no, I haven't been trying to say anything. So, fucking Sarah came up to me and asked me something, and I was just like, I have no response for this. Yeah.
How
Go
to
ahead.
cure burns? You don't have a response to that?
I know how to create burns. I don't know how to cure them.
Some professor, and then I walk away.
So yeah, we have no idea if it's either like an organization taking advantage of the unseen, or it's just the unseen themselves. It's confusing. I ended up my conversation with Deluni.
We
Track these
we-
people.
we do have a plan to sort of brute force search the area.
We can cover a good amount of ground fairly quickly as well.
They would have to be in the area, and we'd have no general direction to go, so we would have to start where we are and make a spiral, basically, outward from here to try and find them. But it would be for like, what, 6 hours a day? We could find no, hold on. Yeah, no, 6 hours. Yeah. For 6 hours a day, we could search in a spiral outward from this point.
Our nation is very large, and the attacks have been happening all over. What would you suggest?
Ooh, do we have a map of where these attacks have been taking place? Maybe we can like visualize where it is, and maybe
Like an
we can guess
overview.
their. Yeah, like an overview. Like, what if it's a pattern of these attacks, and we're
I
just
like
not
that.
seeing it because we're
That's-
hearing the attacks?
Not a bad idea, actually.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm sure the generals have done map triangulation.
Okay,
The
so
generals are
let's
dead.
see it. Let's see it. Let's see the map triangulation.
So Daluni, do you know if there were any like triangulations or some clues about that? Nothing at all.
Was there a blue paw print anywhere?
Here, let's go to the dining room, and I will get out what I have. So you all go to the hall, and she takes out a map of Thorm, and spreads it out onto the table.
Okay.
Guys, I haven't used this very much, so I'm not super familiar with it. But I think I can take a lot of the guesswork out of our search if my patron is willing to help us.
So what are you proposing?
Look, be a lady tonight.
I can cast the divination spell and ask her if she knows where we should look.
Well, might give us some pointers. Right now, let's just look at the map.
Holy shit! It's a
Don't dismiss divination. It can be a very excellent tool.
I know.
I can't guarantee she'd give us a straight answer or help us, but I can try.
She's kind of weird for that.
I'd appreciate it. And
I think if we look at the maps and we make our own judgments first, I think we can then have better information for your goddess.
Let's just figure out what we would have to ask her first.
Sure.
I think your goddess.
Yeah, I think it does have to.
Worst times possible. Like, I'm just saying.
I didn't hear what you said.
Nothing. I'm not gonna repeat it.
You cut out. Nobody heard what you said because you cut out.
So I'm not gonna repeat it. Should I join a religion in this thing? What are the religions? Aren't there like 28?
There's like hundreds.
I mean, if you're trying to join just to get powers, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna get anywhere. After all, it requires faith.
She pulls out the map of Thorn.
I may not believe in many things, but I believe you're a bitch.
And essentially,
I can literally get something.
You're obnoxious.
In the wake of the city map, so essentially the whole all of Thorm is divided into like 6 slices. That's just me doing a rough sketch over the map we currently have. And each sketch, so each X is where the cities are. The orange one in the north is the Copperstones. To its left is the Goldhammers. To its right is the Quartz Cuts. The southernmost one are the Corebringers. To its right is the Onyx Breakers, and to its left are the Jadatites. The middle ring is the capital city of Dorandine. So, she marks where the attacks has happened. There's been the one where you guys were attacked on your way to the city by the automaton scorpions. There are the leaders. These are the ones that you know of, these 2. There's also the old foundry that Shada experienced a few years ago, where they found from rumblings in the ground the automaton dragon. Then every trade route had been disrupted. The Jadatites had their magic libraries raided a couple months ago. The Corebringers had equipment stolen from their foundries. The Onyx Breakers haven't really experienced much because they are in the Underdark portion of this area. They are Dorgar.
Yeah.
The Jadatites had their jewel stools stolen.
I'll see.
And that's really it.
And
then there's just been like the destruction of various trade routes and stuff like that.
Okay, so you said the Jadatites didn't have anything?
The Onyx Breakers did not have any attacks. The Jadatites had their magic library raided.
Okay. And Onyx Breakers are bottom middle?
They are the bottom right, southeast.
Okay. And then trade routes like into the city have been attacked.
Right.
Okay.
So can I make a comment real quick? Maybe a little bit obvious. It's looking to me like the Onyx Breakers are looking a little sus.
it's because they're in the Underdark. That's the reason. It was
Yeah.
specified.
Yeah.
I mean, they're in the Underdark. Who knows what's going down there?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Like, I'm gonna say this out of character. I'm gonna say this out of character.
The Onyx Breakers have been accused of many things. One such thing being having ties to the Shattered Skull, but nothing of these lines.
Have we looked into
Where
it?
where are the onyx breakers placed on the quote unquote like mercantilistic food chain?
Onyx Breakers
Food chain.
are the third ranked clan.
Okay,
Due to
so
them
they're
having
really
access to lava flows a lot more easily, they are able to produce a lot more wealth from volcanic activity.
yeah, no, they even have no real reason to kind of stand up. After all, they're not really that bad themselves.
But they're also not the top. That could
Yeah,
be...
they're not the top, but
And I
they're
don't
not
think that we
bottom
should
at
just
least.
dismiss it, and I do not think that we should just trust them. There's
Didn't
nothing
last
that we
episode
can
I
Alright.
said we're gonna meet if we
Ele-
experience a coup?
Elif, we have no leads connecting
This-
the Onyx Breakers to this at all.
look at the map.
Yeah,
Yes, I looked at the map.
that's because the trade routes are going in the quote unquote surface when the Durgar are supposed to be way from below. So they wouldn't need to attack them.
Put a pin in it. Don't dismiss it, but put a pin in it.
Sure.
Cool.
I'm just saying, this is out of character, by the way. I'm just saying that, like, I don't know if y'all saw Legend of Korra, but we thought Sotomobile was all cool and chill.
Literally.
So I'm assuming that Thorm doesn't have any like port cities.
There is a port. You guys came into one. The port that
Okay.
you entered through was the one that the Copperstones have. That is called the Mineral Port. It
Okay,
basically
has
enters
that-
a large cave.
Has that port had any supply raids or whatever? Like any attacks on their supplies through the port?
It has not. Miria enters the room. As she walks through, she goes, "Good morning, darling," and she kisses Shada.
Morning, Mom.
She walks over to the tray, pours herself some coffee, and she comes back. She goes, "Wow, what are we looking at? Oh, Thorm."
All right. So I don't know if it's that much of a lead, but from way before joining this group, I've kind of like figured out there was this logo attached on some of the shipments sent to there. I don't know how many ports you have on Thorn, but there definitely seem to be like imports from this organization from outside.
Well, the only major port in the nation is the Mineral Port.
I see. The mineral port being
In
The Copperstone port.
the
yeah,
Copperstone port.
located in the city of Torrenduden.
What did you say?
We've said this name before, Torrenduden.
And he also
Golden
laughed
Dude.
before too.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Oh, I just had a really bad fucking thought. Oh god. Oh god.
It's a bad thought
Out
that
of-
I'm right.
What
is
kind
it?
of bad thought?
It's a
Share.
bad thought that I'm right.
No, the bad thought is you're very, very wrong.
I whispered to him, "Is Mom part of the queue?"
Would we be able to take a look around the port?
Yes.
The port is a few days away, right?
It is about a
We're in-
3-day journey by minecart. I believe in the week that you were gone, they repaired the tracks that were blown up by the scorpion automatons you described. I got here just fine. Oh, and Sarah, darling.
How far would it be by eagle?
How fast can eagles fly?
I think it's like 120 feet per round.
For
Ooh,
6
that's
seconds?
a lot.
Like that.
I would say it would be about the same, if not a day longer, if you go by your travel speed, which is 30 miles per day, unless you want to risk exhaustion.
So, could you send me the map you made, like what each section is in like a message or something?
Here, I will take I have a hand-drawn map that I will take
Oh, sweet.
a picture of because
Okay.
I just haven't scanned it.
Sweet. Okay. Because I made a tiny. I don't know if you can see this. I made a tiny like little map here.
So,
So I
Ember,
will put
why
this
are
in the
you
Prestige Encounters chat for you guys.
proposing going into the port? Hey, nice.
What? Well, if you say you have seen these symbols at the port,
At Cataran, shipping from outside, probably going through here.
you've seen these symbols at a port, and the only port in this place has not been attacked.
Exactly.
It's us.
Definitely sus.
Sounds like
What exactly are you suggesting, Mr. Alfraxius?
you don't
That
know yet.
that we don't know yet. That's why I want to go to the port to check it out. But it appears that the only trade line into the city that has not been attacked is also delivering wares that have symbol of this. I forget the name of it.
The
Of
Crimson
this
Axe.
false,
Red
the
Crimson
Crimson
Axe.
Axe. This false
But we have been
king.
attacked. You were all attacked on your way here. In fact, Sarah, in case you don't remember, you lost your life for a moment.
I try to forget, honestly.
That's the thing.
We-
That was a long time ago. Okay, maybe those were for preparation of what's going on right now.
Maybe it's a cover up.
That's why
That-
I asked if the ship lines were ever attacked, and like it wasn't. Okay.
Okay, out of character, don't you think it makes sense that they wouldn't want to attack the port that they're receiving, deliveries through? Because if they attack that port, then that port would be under like heavy observation all the time.
Exactly.
Afterwards.
They
Right,
kind of
but either way, going to that port gives us information that we didn't have, right?
Yeah,
So
sure. I
going-
do think that it still should be investigated, but I do not think it should. It's like very surprising.
nefarious.
So what do you
Yeah.
suggest?
Because I mean, like even
It's a
even
long
if like people saw the symbol on the crates, that symbol had nothing to it.
yeah.
You know,
Not
Like,
until
not-
now.
Yeah, not until like Deluni and Shada and everything uncovered the, meaning behind the Crimson Pickaxe.
So
Sure.
the thing is, they probably just cut down any imports from there. It just wouldn't make sense anymore, knowing that they're kind of getting themselves a little bit more noticed.
I do
But-
think we should check the ports, but I think we should
Yeah.
follow the leads that we have at the moment.
That's the thing. Wouldn't we just couldn't we be able to just call someone to get a few notes about the imports and the things that have been going on lately? We don't have to go there specifically.
Hmm. Do we know anybody at that port?
No,
I'm
I
sure
think
there would be
that-
connections because,
I'm pretty sure there would be. Yeah.
I feel so sad. I can't read any of this handwriting.
Well, wherever we go, I can always return us back here in Dorandine in an instant. This is
That's
Deluni.
really good.
I do have a permanent circle drawn in my manor.
Ooh, permanent circle. You might have to note it down. Remember?
we might have to use that to our advantage then.
How permanent is a circle?
Permanent.
Permanent.
Like what?
Permanent.
Washes or like?
Permanent.
Nah,
So
It's just kind of a building that is really designed
just so
for
you
the
guys
only
know
purpose.
what the handwriting is, because I did this all in a rush. You have Goldhammer Crag, which is the Goldhammer's home. That's the name of their city. And from the path that leads from there to Dornine is the Borendon path. You have the Copperstones in Torrenduden, and it's the Karstoon Road, and they have the Mineral Port. You have Fenrirden, like Fenrir, from Norse mythology. Of course, you have the Opal Path, Nuarunstead, and the Dark Step Path. Cogsway is the path that leads to the Corebringers with Borsteam, and Ulred Mesh, and the Runic Tunnel. That is what that all says. So everyone, what is the decision? It seems like we have a lot of ideas and not a lot of deciding.
Right.
Well, before we make a full decision, would I be able to see your magic circle?
Whoa, phrasing.
Ooh.
I can, but that does not give you permission to show up at my door whenever you desire.
Can I copy the circle for emergencies only?
OMG.
You may.
Cool. I would like
Better
to do
cite your
that.
sources.
All right. So as you guys you go up through the door that leads to the office, to the council chambers, and it's just a short walk through this area of the circle across the council chambers, still torn and dilapidated, currently in the process of being repaired, over to the Jadetite doorway that leads into their office. She pulls a book off the shelf and takes a high quality piece of paper out from it and unfolds it. And when she unfolds it, it's this large circle that you can copy into your book.
Transcribe.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. I'm assuming. Actually, I think it only takes 10 minutes when you're just copying the thing, right?
Right. Okay, I'm gonna go back to your guys' feed on stream.
Okie dokie. Let me stop picking my nose. Ha!
Anyway,
You thought.
as she allows you, she goes, you know, Professor Ophraxius, the Jadetites have a long history of the use and study of magic. Our studies are not open to whoever decides to waltz right in. It is simply for family only. However, when this is all said and done, I may be willing to pass on some of my knowledge to you as a reward.
Oh, I only need to study it for a minute. Okay, cool. Oh, really? I'd be interested to see what types of magics you have developed in your home.
Indeed. And in fact, I think it may even be possible for my clan to provide your business venture with a vault similar to the one that the clan members use here.
Interesting. Okay. It seems
By the way, you can add a
this-
teleportation circle to your list of spells,
Yep.
even though you might not be able to use it yet.
It's 5th level. I thought I had it. I thought it was magic circle, which was 3rd level, but it's teleportation circle. Sorry.
Yeah.
I screwed that one up myself. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, magic circles in here.
You
Yeah.
can still transcribe spells that you don't have the ability to use. You just can't use them until you level up.
Sure. Yeah.
So everyone, what are we doing?
Do you have any idea what we should do for the unseen lead?
We can go question the young barmaid.
We could, but well, I don't know how much more she'd give.
What movie are you watching?
I have ways to make people talk.
Yeah, I guess I should have considered that.
And I believe clerics have the power to compel others to tell the truth by divine intervention.
Yeah.
And Denton,
Yes.
has your deity said anything to you about this?
We postponed asking her until after this discussion.
Now that we've had this discussion, it seems to me like whatever this organization is, it seems to be inside the Copperstone territory, at least from my guess.
Well, have a chair.
Maybe we'll have to ask if the...
I'm not sure if that statement was accurate, but continue.
But yeah, I've been thinking maybe you could ask one of the questions to be the blood axis, if the blood axis do reside on the Copperstone territory.
Still waiting for you guys to tell me what you're gonna do.
Personally, I believe that we should ask his lady goddess if it's worth taking a trip to the port to investigate.
3 days seems like a lot.
Let's see. Incense and a sacrificial offering appropriate to your religion. Worth at least 25 gold. Well,
do you have like a fake double-headed coin?
I had one I was using as a spell focus.
Never mind then.
I've got other things I'm using as a spell focus currently.
By the way, the exact name it's not the Crimson Axe necessarily. That's what you translated to for common. Its actual name that was written in Dwarvish is Blogroth Clarth.
Right.
God bless you.
Blogroth Clarth, which actually
Right, I can't be
Dwarvish,
the only one. This shit's hilarious to me. I'm sorry.
These are Dwarven translators, man. It translates to bloodied axe.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
So we're doing the sacrifice, the ritual.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're talking or not.
Hello.
There you go.
Yep.
Okay.
So what are we doing?
Yes, that'll be the plan.
So tell me exactly what you're asking her.
Okay.
And can you also post the spell in chat, please?
So I'll take the 10 minutes so that I don't set the spell slot for it. And I will say, I'll request some incense from. First of all, I'll request some incense from Ashana's mom, so we can.
I believe I have some. Here you go.
Oh.
I need it for find familiar.
And a sacrificial offering. I don't know. I don't mind using my coin. So I can't think of anything else that I can offer right now. So I'll do that. And I will say, we're trying to find this group of dwarves that has caused a lot of trouble among different groups here. We think we might have a lead if we go to the Copperstone docks. If we go there in search of more information about this group, will that be to our benefit for that purpose?
There's a brief pause. Slowly you begin to notice that candles are flickering as if there is a slight breeze in the room. And then as you look up on the chandelier, there is a small bird, its wings buzzing so quickly that they're a blur in sight. You recognize this to be a hummingbird, similar to the ones that you used to feed during your times as a child on your farm. Because and it just buzzes off in the north direction. A bird that has no business being where it was.
Do we know if the Copperstone the Copperstone port is north of us?
It is definitely north. We're in Dorendine, so it has to be.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Okay. Yeah, she just showed me a hummingbird, and it went off. It went off in that direction to the north.
Well, it's a bit cryptic, but I'm assuming that means that we should check out the port.
From what I understand, that's kind of the nature of the spell.
Do you only get one question?
For use, but it's less reliable, I believe, if I try to continue to use it. It's a
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
a difficult connection
No.
to maintain.
No. That's very, very fair. I believe your goddess has shown us the way. Then. Before we leave, we should let the heads of the council know what we are doing, why we are doing it.
Would that be
And
wise? We may
I mean, it would
alert one of them if they're responsible for this to our actions.
maybe let them know that we will be gone for a few days, and to keep all defenses on guard.
Tell them we want to go get some meat. We'll be back.
There is nothing but meat in this city.
It was a Outlaw reference, but whatever.
Very well. I will. She quickly begins an illusionary script. Yeah, it has a letter written. And she rings a bell, and moments later, a few servants come out, and she, each one hands them a sealed letter. and has them off delivered to the various households. What would you guys like to do?
So we're going to the port, right?
I think we
Yep,
should.
seems like.
I believe that's what the goddess told us to do.
Good as I can gather.
I am fully prepared. I am ready to go at the instant. If anybody else needs to take some time, get some things organized, looking directly at Shada, feel free to take your time.
Well, Shadow's got his stuff. He doesn't really have anything he in specific needs to bring.
Yeah, but you're also the head of a clan now.
That is true. Probably. Well, tell Lumiscan. I guess. So yeah. Shadow's gonna tell Lumiscan that he's heading off to the mineral port.
Also,
You should probably put somebody in charge while you're gone. Maybe your uncle? Maybe? Maybe your mom?
I guess so, yeah. Probably Miria, because she's a little bit more responsible.
Okay. Did you write a message or did you go visit and then tell her yourself?
Well, first he's gonna tell Lumiscan, of course, because Lumiscan's the most readily available, right?
You're gonna what? I'm
But
sorry.
Lumiscan, he's gonna tell Lumiscan that he's gonna be off to the port,
Okay.
and Shadow will send a message to his mother.
Okay. Easy enough. So before you guys all head to the cart station, is there anything you would like to do? Like an errand or anything?
oh,
I'm going to go ahead and send a letter to Elena. I'll write it down later, but I want to send a letter to it. Maybe leave something from my inventory as well. So yeah,
Question. Sorry to interrupt. Will we be coming back after the
maybe not.
visit?
Depends
yeah.
if it goes south.
I mean, like,
Probably.
okay.
chances are good. We have access to teleportation circle to return.
Yeah. Why do you need to go
No,
come back,
no.
Cliff?
I don't want to leave without doing a little bit of guilty shopping, so I just want to make sure that we're gonna come back.
What kind of shopping?
Speaking of shopping, she said, "Is there anything else we'd like to do?" I'd like to get some like bananas and maybe a couple grapes.
You know, actually, no. Think about it.
Wait, do they
are
not have
we-
food here? This is a meat place, right?
Yeah. Now, are we short on rations? Do we really need rations at this point?
If you think about it, we all should have died at some point in this campaign because we.
Oh
No,
no!
you guys
People
bought
that were gonna
50
eat. Guys-
pounds of freaking meat. Like what?
We never said we ate
Also-
it. Plus, also that was
We just eat when
Regan,
we're
and he
hungry.
never went to go
Listen to
pick it
it.
up. He never went to go pick it up.
I'm sorry, you know how tedious it is to state every day, I'm going to eat.
Also,
Yeah.
you guys, I said a couple of days ago that I have the create food and water spell, and I've kept it
But it's
active.
stale as
You gotta say
fuck. I
stuff
want
that
to
really loud.
eat
Either
something
A,
good.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If we haven't
just
specifically
saying
said
so-
we're eating.
So here's the thing. You're trying to find food, Sarah. Is that it? You're trying to find bananas and grapes. Make an investigation check to see if you manage to find these items. I will let you know the DC is going to be high because you are in a dwarven city in the middle where there's not a whole lot of produce intake.
While Sarah is looking for grapes, I just want to go look for some dried fucking meats.
So Sarah, you do not
Just look down.
find any grapes or bananas. Aiden, go ahead and make an investigation check for yours, and for your letter, it is going to be 2 silver plus whatever you want to send in your inventory.
Right, okay. No problem. That can be done. Investigation
Can I
check,
write a
sure.
letter?
So yeah, 22.
Yeah, easy enough. It's really easy to do that. I mean, it's a door, so you get some stone rations, which are kind of like a blend of, dried meat and some other like nuts and other things.
Right. I'll how many days worth should I get?
I will let you know it is about 3. No, I'm gonna make this easier for you. It's about 5 copper per day's ration.
5 copper per day ration. Okay. So I suppose Denton's with me. So yeah.
And I'll
Anything
try
in
and get.
particular that you're kind of interested here?
Do they have any spices or seasoning
Spices, you say? Maybe we'll
Yeah.
look up for those.
things for soup or meat?
So
Things like that.
how many days worth should we get of these dried stuff? Maybe some cheeses and stuff.
There's
Did
a
you say
3-day
cheese?
journey.
Cheeses.
Yeah, I'm just saying like for the long run, right? Because we are on the road like most of the time.
Let's say 5 per person for now. 'cause I
5
think-
per person. Well,
Are you including
Okay.
Delooney in this?
no, not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I-
that
I'd
is
be willing to,
so
yeah.
5 per person. That's 7 people. That is 35 rations. At
35
5
rations.
copper each is gonna run you 175 copper.
Which
Okay.
is-
Which
Which is 1
silver,
gold.
7 silver, and 5 copper.
5 cup. Okay. I've got enough for
Okay.
that.
Stone rations
Okay.
are a mix of cheese, dried meat, and there's a little bit of other stuff mixed in there. It's not delicious, but it's the reason why it's called stone rations is because it will sustain you for a day.
Right. Okay. 1 gold, 2
It's an
silver.
MRE.
There you go.
It's
So
not much better than my spell,
and yeah,
It's a little bit better.
but it's meat at least.
it's a little bit better. At least it's not stale bread and just plain water.
All right, anything else that we need to get?
Denton, I would have
Alright.
loved stale bread and water.
Thanks.
So we're just,
Also, did I not find the bananas? What's up with that?
no, I literally said that you did not find any bananas or grapes.
You weren't loud enough. I'm sorry.
You weren't paying attention.
Yeah, you weren't paying attention. So
I'm really quiet. Actually,
I don't seem
Here,
to
let me-
have really interesting items, so I'm just gonna send my letter to her. So it's gonna be 3 silver, right?
3 silver.
Send. Okay, removed. Done.
I want to, when I get a chance, I want to talk to Shada for a moment.
Okay. We're gonna say you have a moment
Uh,
now.
Okay. Hey Shada,
Yeah, what's up, Denton?
we don't know exactly what happened to your dad, right? He's gone missing. He's one of the
Yeah.
ones that they took.
He's gone missing.
Do you want me to send him a message?
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. You could let him know
I
that we're
don't-
coming for him.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they can listen in. I don't know if be able to hear it, but I can certainly do something. And if he responds, I, of course, will let you know what he says.
Yeah, anything helps now.
Yeah. In that case, I'll cast the sending spell
Okay.
to shout his father,
Okay.
and I'll say, I'm a friend of Shada's.
Hold on.
You should know who you are because he met you before we entered the trial, right?
Well, yeah, he's met me at least once, but he won't necessarily know that the voice that pops up in his head is my voice.
Sure.
I'm one of Shada's companions. We are going to rescue you and anybody else that's still alive. Hopefully you get this message.
Hello?
Well,
Okay. For some reason,
Let me know, and then just let me know if you're okay.
what I was trying to say before he did that is why didn't we just ask him where he...
a few moments
might not
pass,
know.
and you hear, "Stay away.
Oh?
Do not come here. It's not safe."
That
That's
makes
it.
me want to go more.
Shada, he's worried about our safety if we go. Obviously, we'd still go, but
It's just like him. He never thinks about himself. Glad to hear that he's alive, though.
could I gather anything from his voice? Like, did he
Make an insight check.
sound like he was hurt or anything? Okay.
$16. He didn't sound hurt necessarily. There was no like strain in his voice from like, pain or anything like that. Definitely stress, and in that moment, fear.
He sounded afraid, but he doesn't sound like he's hurt.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
How about we go save him?
Anything else anybody else wants to do before you all set out?
I'll get a few crossbow bolts, and that's it.
Okay, I will say for 10 crossbow bolts, it'll be about 2 silver.
Okay, I'll get 2 of those, please.
All right, so 4 silver for 20 crossbow bolts.
I don't remember if we made this point last time, but our clothes have been cleaned, right?
Yes, they have been.
Yeah. Okay, I'm back in my my whites.
Okay. All right, so you all board into a cart. Deluni tells the guard to get out, and she drives it herself.
Interesting.
So, you all are set off back into the tunnels, and you go through the Copperstone Gate. You pass the first checkpoint after about half a day's worth of travel. After a few more, you travel the second one after, about a day and a half. And soon enough, on your final day, you come across the part of the track. Well, initially you came across the track that was blown up in the old battlefield. Still some scorch marks there. But the entire journey, for the sake of time, we're just going to gloss over. Unless there's anything that you guys would like to do.
At some point during this journey, I want to turn my familiar from a lizard into a small, sort of like a pygmy owl.
Okay. Simple enough.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Anybody else?
We haven't gone yet, right? Could I redo something, DM? I forgot to kind of like send a few gold pieces just to Elena on the parcel.
Okay,
So
whatever you want to send, take out of your.
Okay. It's just gonna be spare change, 86 gold.
Okay.
Yeah. I know, but I want to keep
I
it
was
nice.
wrong about the cost of the crossbow bolts. For 20 crossbow bolts, that'd be 1 gold piece.
Okay. I'll cross the 2 gold pieces then.
Okay, so 40 crossbow. All right. Soon enough, you guys arrive at Torenduden. And you're now in the multi-leveled Copperstone City. What would you like to do?
We have to get to the fort, correct?
Yep. That's what it is.
I believe that was our reason for coming here, yes.
I guess if keep an eye out along the way if there's anything that looks hot. But otherwise, the main focus is headed towards the port.
Okay. So as you guys walk through the city, can I get a marching order, please?
I'm assuming that the Looney's at the front.
Okay. So we want Deluni at the front. Got it. Who's next?
Shut a second if nobody's opposed to it.
Yeah, I'm assuming Shada is second. I'll be third.
Be at the end.
Who's I'm sorry, who's fourth after Ember?
Either Sarah or Elif.
I could do it. I don't mind. I don't want to be last, actually.
All right.
I'll be last. That's what
I'll be last. I have a good perception.
Sarah.
So do I. That's why I volunteered.
Fine, I guess I'll go second one else. We're gonna die.
Okay. So I have Deluni, Shada, Ember, Elif, Aiden, Sarah, Denton. All right.
That is correct.
So
Yep.
I'm gonna make a perception check for Deluni. Denton, if you want to make a perception check for you. Okay, that is a perception check. She got a natural 3.
Oh,
Rip.
Perception is +2 though. Okay. Walking through the city, it is much quieter than it has been. Like even quieter than when you were first here and the lockdown was kind of in place. The only people you've come across are the guards at the last checkpoint, and everybody else seems to be inside. Easily enough, after a couple hours of walking, you manage to make your way to the port, not noticing anything out of the ordinary or anything that's like sticks out other than just like the overall quietness of the city. So eventually you get to the port, which are these massive docks in this over like huge like waterway that just has a soaring cavern above you. That is just from an like natural years of water flow going in and out of this mountain. That has allowed for this like kind of subterranean mountainous port.
Neat.
So what
Yeah, this
exactly
place is big.
are you looking for?
The symbol.
If we could find more of those supplies, that would be great.
If we could find more
Mark
what,
sources.
that'd be great.
There were supplies shipped out that were marked to that symbol, right?
Yeah, so that's what I was saying.
So
We should look for
essentially,
those
yeah.
symbols.
Maybe we could ask the people that work at the port about it.
Maybe now the locate object spell would be more useful.
Probably, yeah.
What would you like me to locate?
Can you locate the sigil itself? Would that count as an object?
I would need to know the item that the sigil is on.
Crates, maybe robes, probably crates.
Does that sound
yeah.
right, Aiden? You're the one that told us about that.
Yeah, what's up?
He's using locate object to try to find the sigil and everything. Think him trying to locate some crates with the sigil. would make
Right.
sense.
Right. So
We need specific
great.
information about the kind of item.
Actually, let me do something really funny, okay? I want to use this guy's self, but my head is exactly the crate that I remembered.
Okay.
Use yourself as the crate.
So I think that's
Man, the
kind of,
whole squad's laughing.
yeah. What do you think?
Man, really said Minecraft.
Check out my new my new hat.
Okay. I'll cast locate object on a crate that looks just like his head.
What's the range on that? 1,000 feet?
Let me make sure. I think yes. I think it's 1,000 feet, but let me make sure. Where? L. Come on now. Oh yeah. Yeah, 1,000 feet.
You concentrate and cast your spell, mutter a few arcane words, but nothing seems to give you a ping.
Already
So-
dismissed the spell.
sorry guys, that was a no-go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's long gone at this point.
It would make sense. I think
Maybe we
just,
should
talk to them.
maybe we should go see the dock master.
Right.
All right. Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I was suggesting that as a thing to the group. Nobody responded.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm cool with that.
All right. So soon enough, you manage make a perception check. See if you can see where this guy is on these docks.
All right, I'll help out anyone who wants to make a perception check because docs.
I think Denton should make our perception check.
Want to help me out?
Yeah.
I'm in fact helping you out because I think I might need glasses, but
20.
Ah,
All
well,
right.
thank you for your help.
So, looking around, you manage to spot this kind of stout, very large beer-bellied dwarf. Kind of this like black-gray beard that is fraying across all over the sorts. He has a tattoo along the side of his head that is shaved, and the back of his head is braided down. And he seems to just have this authority on the docks.
All right. I think it would be reasonable if Shada approached him, seeing that he's the head of the clan.
Okay. So you approach?
Yeah.
Follow
Right.
behind him.
As you approach, you watch as he kind of takes out a cloth out of his back pocket. He goes,
Damn. Nice.
what do you want?
Well, we need some information about shipments coming through the port.
Do you have an appointment?
No,
I need to
but
take a look at your ledgers.
seeing as I am the head of the clan, I feel like the fact that this is urgent might,
His eyes kind of go wide for a moment. And he's like, my apologies, Lord Copperstone. And he kind of like does a half bow. Of course, you may access my ledgers. Right this way.
all right.
And he kind of waddles as he walks. And he leads you over to this kind of building on the edges of the dock. There are various warehouses as well around this area. And there's also bars and taverns. And he kind of opens the door for you where there's like this, this is about a 10 by 10 foot wooden shack on the end of the docks. There's one single oil lantern on the desk, kind of giving this like soft, dim glow across this whole room. There's this one center desk and his chair. He calls it an office, but this is really not much to look at. There are cubby holes with these wrapped up scrolls and other things from the overall bookkeeping. How can I help?
So I'm just going to cast Produce Flame to light up the room and immediately start looking through. I'm going to start with the most recent documents I can find, and I'm just going to start looking for any type of inconsistencies in the shipments. Yeah. I'm basically auditing this guy.
All right, make an investigation check.
Investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
Yeah, while
11.
this is going on, Shada will let him know. We're looking for any shipments of with a specific symbol on them.
We're dwarves. We have a lot of shipments that come in of metals.
Well, who? Somebody had a drawing of the sigil, right?
He didn't recreated it with his disguise.
Yeah, I recreated the thing. Do you have any illusion spells, the might? Because that will be my last spell for the day, but I can sure recreate it.
Shada could probably just draw it out.
I can kind of give you an image on the palm of my hand.
I'm sure Shada remembers well enough. I think it's just it's a crimson pickaxe
Yeah.
inside of a
Just
circle, if I'm not wrong, right?
Yeah.
So Ember,
Yeah.
while you're looking through the papers, you don't seem to really be able to find anything in this unorganized mess of ledgers and books and financial record.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing seems to stick out to you in that sense.
Okay. It's basically just nonsense.
Right.
It's like garbage administration.
So
Got
you
it.
kind of produce the image of the sigil that you have been finding the overall thing, and show to him. I haven't seen anything like that.
I would
Keeping a
like to
close eye
detect
on him.
thoughts on him.
All right, it's time for the insight checks to roll out.
I mean, I think the
Detect
detect
thoughts-
He can
thoughts
just-
should take precedence.
So essentially,
Yeah, yeah.
he's like, and on his service, he's like, I don't know who the fuck these people are. They're just running through my office. That's really all you get from that. Do you want to push further?
Okay. Yep.
All right. He makes a what save?
Oh, fuck me. Hold on. I should really keep this on my character sheet. Wisdom saving throw.
All right. He rolled a natural 8 with a -2 because he's dumb as shit. 6.
Cool. Yeah. So he doesn't know that I'm there, and I know his like deeper thoughts.
So right now he is, you sense that he is reaching for a blade under his desk.
Um.
And he's
Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, sorry. He does know that I'm probing his mind. Wait. If it succeeds, the spell ends. Okay. Either way, the target knows that you're probing it into its mind. Okay. Unless you shift your action to another creature. Okay. Nope.
so he is
not
his
gonna-
mind is like
not
he's reaching for the dagger that is kind of bolted under his desk in a like a sheath for it, and
Yep,
he's
yep.
like, Calrock has to know about
Do I-
this. Is what his thoughts are.
Do I have time to cast another spell?
I mean, he's not taking an action yet. He's kind of just like going to grab
All
it,
right.
like put his hand around it.
What was it that he
Um,
said in his mind?
Calrack
It.
needs to
Calrack.
know about this.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
All right, what's the save on that?
That is a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh God. What's the
Yep.
DC, what's the save? He rolled a natural 18 with a -2, so 16.
It's a 16, so he saves.
He saves. As his muscles
And-
go to tense up, he kind of like tenses his neck and manages to grab for the dagger. I need. So Ember. Oop! I just threw my dice. Let me get a new one. Okay. Ember.
Yep.
This is going to be a 14. I'm sorry, not 14. A 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, so he immediately grabs a dagger from under his desk and goes to slash at you with it. So that is going to be, let me just bring this up. There it is. Ow. Okay. Sorry, I did not have this ready to go.
Can I say something as he's stabbing me?
Yes.
Hold him, he has information. And then I get stabbed.
Okay. I immediately,
Hold on,
I immediately join.
I need to
Okay,
make the. There it is.
Yup.
Okay. So a hit.
Okay.
That is a 1d4 plus 4. There it is. All right. That's 6 points of slashing damage as he kind of like runs this across your stomach, and you feel this like slight warmth begin to spread across your shirt.
Mm-hmm.
All right. At this
I
point,
immediately
for the,
join.
for the roll for initiative,
Okay.
Do we get our tokens?
I will.
Nah, no.
I will get you to a map. This because you're all within 5 feet of him because this is a small little
It's like-
office. But I will get you something in which you can see your tokens to click on them and roll for initiative.
We're all
Yeah, I
pouncing
think
on
we
them.
can just
There you go.
throw our tokens onto. Okay, yeah, cool.
Whoop. Okay.
And he's gonna roll initiative.
I think that's the best initiative I've ever rolled on them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing Elith.
Elif,
I'm sorry, say that again.
Initiative.
initiative.
Correct.
All right. Oh, you didn't click on your token first. I'll do it.
Yeah, I see that, but I got it. And it's
Give her
even
the
better.
20. Give her the 20. Yeah.
That's really
Even
not-
better.
So, Sarah, first thing, what do you want to do?
Shit. Well, I want to give Shada inspiration. And then I want to shoot at it with my bow. Can I shoot past
Yep.
my friends?
Uh,
Or do I
don't
have to
kill him.
move?
Don't.
Well, I want to shoot him like in the leg. Is that like? Can I do that?
Just let's restrain him. We got rope. We got everything. Just
Okay. In that case, I'd like to cast Hold Person
Ooh. Nice.
Okay.
at the 3rd level. Yes.
Well,
Or actually, no, 1st level. My bad.
you
I'm
only
sorry.
hold one person.
I'm sorry.
that
I
is
just thought I thought it was
that
a
is
better grip.
12. He has a 12.
It fails. He needs a
All right.
14.
So as he's going to slash at another one of you, his muscles just sense up and he freezes and kind of falls against the floor, just frozen in place.
Gotcha, bitch.
All right. Get the rope. Get the rope. When the spell ends, he'll sure have some movement. So let's restrain him. God damn it.
All right, whoever's tying him up, you want to make a survival check?
Want to help me out with this one?
I'm good at that.
Yeah.
I'm really
Help me
good at
out.
that.
You just tie up there. I'll get the legs.
I think you told me not to
Okay,
shoot.
am I-
Definitely was gonna shoot.
Am I rolling or are you?
You roll. Go ahead. No problem.
What? Oh, you're
why-
helping me.
Oh,
That's
let's
close.
dance and
So
roll.
15. All right. So
No,
you
he's-
feel
yeah,
like
he was helping
he
me.
is rather secure in his rope. He's landing. He's kind of trying to speak, but he can't because he's all held and frozen.
Can someone double check the rope before I let go of this?
Want to make a double check? I'm pretty sure it's pretty tight. What do you think, Dutton?
Someone that's
Seems
not you
pretty
guys.
good.
I mean, you can't really double roll on a check on something like that.
Maybe
By
somebody.
the way, just so you guys know, if you do want to make an attack but you don't want to kill them, you can announce before you make the attack you want it to be non-lethal. And
That a thing? Nice.
yeah, and
Typically
it will
for
always be
melee, isn't it?
it'll always be non-lethal unless you crit.
But Sarah did make a good job using the hold person
So-
spell. So
Yes.
Are you going to drop your hold person spell?
I'm kind of scared too, but I'll.
nah,
when I
don't.
drop it, can I ready an arrow?
Yeah. We're going to say
Okay,
that.
I'll do that.
Just hold. Just keep it up.
Keep it up. He can't talk.
Oh, he can't talk
Oh,
when
He's
he's.
considered
person-
paralyzed.
He's paralyzed. Homeboy literally I shot him with lethal injection. Anyways, all right. I dropped the spell and ready an arrow towards him in case he tries some funny business.
All right.
All right.
As you knock an arrow and drop your hold person, he begins his muscles have been tensed up and frozen in place, relaxed. And that is where we're going to take our mid-session break.
Ah, boo!
Ooh. So, everyone, the keyword for the dice giveaway today, remember, it is for USA and Canada only, excluding Quebec.
Cause fuck you, Quebec.
Yeah, we don't like Quebec. Anyway,
Wait, U.S. and Canada only? Fuck the UK.
Canada, excluding Quebec. The key word for tonight's session is going to be port. P-O-R-T. Port. So, remember, we'll be giving away a set of dice when we come back in a nice little velvet bag, but not real velvet because we're cheap. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
go ahead and enter that word into the chat, and we'll see you all in about
20
look at
minutes.
that, 19 minutes. So we can come back at 10:15 EST.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
I.
And
I
welcome
don't-
back, everyone. Damn it.
He beat me to it.
So we're gonna go ahead and draw the winner for our amazing dice giveaway. Here,
yes.
here it is. Okay, and can I get a drum roll, please? That was the worst drum roll ever. Here we go. Congratulations, it's Soggy Pants. Well deserved after you know, gifting a lot of subs today. So congratulations. Don't forget, guys, for every 5 natural ones that we roll, which we've rolled 0 so far this session, we do give away a set of dice, and we give away a set of dice every session until we run out of them. So hooray.
Hooray!
Hooray. So where we last left off, Sara just released the Dockmaster from his paralysis, knocking an arrow in the process. He goes slack as he is now bound by a rope, kind of like hogtied. What do you want to do?
All right. Okay, no funny business. I'm going to look out for his gear, the things that he's got. If he don't have no, one of those rings that is really sharp that it could cut through maybe ropes and stuff. So, and maybe their inventory as well. Let's see how.
Make an investigation
Goody.
check to see how well you can like search.
Yeah.
While he's looking through,
I will help you with that.
That's an intimidation.
Intimidate. That's why. No. I got a lot of investigation actually.
We'll count that as a natural one roll regardless, though.
Oh, okay. Let's get rid of the
16.
dice.
Okay, so
Said that I would help him.
oh, so 21
Yeah.
and Ember, what were you saying?
Once an 8 plus 10.
while he's doing that, I want to ask this guy. So, who is Kalrak?
I ain't telling
Oh.
you nothing.
Hey, speaking of intimidation,
Telling the truth. I just go
I
when I'm
think
done
Shada
helping.
wants to get the info out of him, as everybody does, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay.
Do you want to
Time out
have
now.
a...
There's a lot of stuff going on at once.
Yeah.
Aiden,
First of all, yes.
Aiden, well, you search this person with a 21, okay? You manage in his vest. There seems to be a part of the cloth that is cut and allows a like a secret pocket, almost. And you pull out instructions that are written in Dwarvish runes. Do you speak Dwarvish?
let me check that out. No, I speak Elvish and Gnomish. And
I
no,
do.
None.
I was helping him.
Not a language of mine, but Buddy here has a secret pocket now.
Oh.
The Looney's also here.
You also managed to find, on the inside of his belt, a small coin pouch containing 3 platinum coins, which is a really high amount for someone of his caste. You also find, you get his dagger, which is, it's a simple iron dagger, nothing too fancy about it. And he also has a necklace that is a symbol of Moradin.
All right. I'm going to take the dagger. However, I'm not gonna get rid of his coin. I'm good.
Okay, so he told Ember, "I'm not telling you anything." Denton wants to cast Zone of Truth.
Yep.
He rolled a natural 5 with a +6.
That shouldn't be enough. My
No, it's not.
save DC is 14.
And then Shada, you want to make an intimidation check?
Yeah. Shada, to aid him in his intimidation, he will summon his dragon slaying blade. in
I
his hand.
will myself, now as I'm searching, like extend my hand and summon the blade just right, really close to his face as well.
All right, so make it.
No.
One of you make an intimidation check, either strength or charisma based, your choice, with advantage.
Oh, either strength or charisma based. Sheesh. Yeah, strength definitely. I get a +4 on that. It's not
No,
crazy.
That's how
Bonus.
intimidation works. That's why barbarians are intimidated.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It only specifies it as charisma based in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, never mind.
So yeah, Shadow will roll the intimidation. I'll just roll a strength check.
Yep. Twenty-three.
23.
Okay. So as he's like, this blade is now pressed up against him, and you're pointing to your blade. It looks like it's dripping fresh with blood from a kill, since your patron is a vampire.
Yep.
He's like, "What do you want to know?"
Answer the professor over here.
I don't know much about him. He just pays me a little extra coin on the side to take care of his packages.
Where did the goods go?
They went away.
Where? Specifics.
You don't want to end up with the fishes tonight, right?
There wouldn't be enough left of him to end with the fishes.
They have me transfer them to a warehouse down the docks, and they vanished. They disappeared in the middle of the night. We haven't gone to shipment for quite some time. I swear that's all I know.
Well,
I
that's the
think-
truth, isn't he?
I think I should. I think we should take a look at this warehouse. What about you guys?
Maybe. Don't we have any more questions to this fellow right here?
Yeah. So he has to tell the truth, or well, Denton knows if he's lying.
Looney, at this point, kind of walks up to him. She kneels down and kind of pushes Aiden's blade aside and lifts up his chin with just 2 of her fingers.
Right.
I hereby remove your title of your family. You are now unseen. You will be stripped of all power at these docks. And may you forever live in shame from the crimes you have committed.
Deloni, wait.
Know your place, half-elf. This is our country, our traditions. Let's go.
I hold. Yeah.
All right. She walks out of the shack. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna cast message to Shada.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that helps our cause or was the right thing to do.
Well, yeah. Can Shadow respond?
You get 25 words. No, wait.
All
Is
right.
this message or is this sending message? You get 25 words regardless.
Alright,
Yeah, it's message, and you can respond yes.
well, if anything's worth removing honor, I feel like this would make sense.
He disconnected. He'll be back.
Alright.
So you follow her out?
Sure.
Dropped from the call.
Shut off,
Sorry, I dropped from the call.
Did you hear what I said at all?
This removes honor. I think it makes sense. Was the last thing.
Yeah. Shada basically says, I think removing honor from him in this sense would make sense, and I'm not against it. I hold sympathy for the unseen that were born into that title and are mistreated because of it. But if they are stripped of the name
You're
rightfully,
way over 25 words.
Was that over 25?
25 words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll stop with it makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'll message him back. We can talk about this later.
All right.
Okay, so you are able to quickly find the warehouse that he was talking to. It is all the doors are shut. There appears to be no windows that allow you to look into. What would you like to do?
Okay, so we're checking in this warehouse, right?
We going in that bitch.
It is correct.
We're going in. How about we just make a like? Let's just surround the place, take a better look before
Perhaps you
entering.
can send your familiar first.
Yeah. So yeah, I may take a look. Might need some aid. You could put your lizard, like, on my shoulder.
Does he look like a lizard? And I point to the owl on my shoulder. And then I'm gonna send him up. I'm gonna send him up in like a couple of arcs around the warehouse, looking for any type of entrances or anything weird that he can see, like aerial view.
I want to look at entrances, but I want to first roll stealth for it.
so
Kind of
roll-
like
On that.
So
I'll give
roll.
lesson to the trickster.
Aiden, roll stealth, and then Ember roll perception.
okay.
Oh, owl has
Okay.
advantage on perception.
And I got
Nice.
advantage on stealth regardless, so it's a 36.
Okay, and now you can also roll perception to see what you're doing with that.
If I do find something, I'm going to like make a sign with my hand to let the owl perch on my shoulder.
20.
So 20. Okay. So, flying around this warehouse, it's about 40 feet long by it's about 80 feet long by 30 feet wide. Quite
Okay.
large.
Yeah.
I keep saying the dimensions wrong. 40 feet long, wide. So it's quite large. Looking on the top, there seems to be a couple holes in its roof from just like disrepair and not being maintained.
I can get through there. I
Kind
got
of an
parkour on my
eyesore
side.
on the top is what you're noticing as an owl. And it appears that there's the only entrance into this. There's two. There is a door on the side of the building around the back, and then there are these two large wooden sliding doors on tracks in the front that appear to be locked.
Okay. I want to, however, take the entrance on the rooftops. Does it look like there's any crates or something I could land on top of?
Not that you can
before
see.
he does,
Go ahead,
before
Amber.
he does that, I want to send my owl into one of the holes on the roof because it's flying. It should be able to just
Yeah,
dive into.
Okay, does it have dark vision? It's an owl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So going into the hole on the roof, what you find is a very dirty but empty warehouse with those cobwebs hanging. There's a thin layer of dust on most on the surfaces that you can see. There's these support beams that are in 2 rows, about spaced every 5-7 feet, that go up and into the support beams above. Notice a couple of rats skitter across the floor as well.
So it's pretty clearly abandoned then.
Appears to be, yeah.
Okay. Well, this place is abandoned, but it might give us some hints about where to go if we check it out. Are the doors
Right.
trapped?
The door's trapped.
Make an investigation check.
All right. Investigation.
I will assist.
Sure. Another investigation check. Nah,
They
12.
do not appear to be trapped.
They don't look like, from my part.
Let's go in.
Yep.
The door is locked with a chain and a padlock.
Shit. Whoop. I crack my knuckles, take out my thief's tools, and,
Roll thieves tools checks with sleight of
Cracks
hand
his
after
knuckles and
efficiency.
rips open the lock.
I'll give you guidance.
guided and ready. I'm here.
All right, plus
Already
proficiency.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
what?
it's plus proficiency already.
All right, so 17. You try, does not unlock.
What the
You,
fuck?
you felt as if you were sure that this was. You had the pins in the proper place, but as you try to turn it, nothing happens.
Wait.
Ember,
I'm
do you
pretty
think
sure I
you could
got.
open this door?
Actually, is that magical? It must be a magical lock. Ember, take a look.
I will cast knock.
All right, can you put knock in the chat, please?
It makes a loud booming sounds with the book. Okay,
Oh,
but yeah,
that's right. Wait, I can cast silence.
yeah. You could do that. You could combine it. Definitely.
I could cast silence on the door so it doesn't make the large booming sound.
All right. So just to see if you can time this properly, I'm gonna have you make an Arcana check.
Okay. Interesting. Let's see.
Okay. So just as Ember releases the gold dust to cast knock, you manage to, in the correct timing, cast your spell to cast silence, and without a single sound, the padlock, with a small flash of blue light as it comes undone, and as the spell dissipates, gaining access into the warehouse.
Yeah, as long as since it's kind of like the spell kind of like maintains for a while, I'm going to actually use that opportunity to kind of run as long as I'm silent.
Well, it's a 20-foot radius, so it's not.
Yeah, its radius is on the door, right? So we could get in.
Yeah, so you
without
could
making
go
noise.
in 20 feet. Yeah.
Yep. I'm
Okay.
going in,
You
hiding.
just can't run super far.
All right. So as you enter, what do you want to do?
I'll be doing the row stuff, hiding.
Okay, roll stealth.
So yeah,
I was-
19. Probably with Blessing of the Trickster is still on, I suppose.
It lasts for an hour, so yeah.
Okay.
So
Unless I give
So
it to
19.
somebody else.
All right. Now what?
Yeah, 29. Okay.
I want to start looking for signs of like a trap door, mean of egress, something like that.
I want to look at some ledgers, something that may hold a clue inside this warehouse.
All right.
I
So
will help
Ember, make an
Aiden.
investigation check.
I got +5 investigation, so let me do this with advantage.
All right.
Can I use my familiar to give me the help action?
Yes.
And then, did you want it to add the blessing?
25.
I didn't think of that before you rolled it. I just meant I was going to give you assistance.
I see.
All right. So, looking around, Aiden, there are a few crates, in this warehouse.
It does say
Alright.
I can roll the guidance after you roll your ability check, though. Not that it matters.
Yeah.
Ember, you're kind of looking around the floor, and there appears to be a part of dust that there very faintly is in the line of a rectangle, a large rectangle along the floor.
Okay.
Got a trail of dust, I see.
Does it look like something has been dragged there, or does it look like there was a large box here that has been removed?
So essentially, it's that the dust has settled in a line of, like, there's an indentation in the shape of a rectangle, kind of like the space between concrete slabs of sidewalk, but it's a large
Okay.
rectangle shape.
I want to follow the dust to the end of the rectangle.
You
Where
go
does it lead
in the
me?
shape of a rectangle.
Oh, so there's no, like,
It
okay.
gives you the indication that there is a trapdoor here, because the slight cracks in the ground has allowed the dust to settle down into the crack, showing you a shape.
Oh, I was thinking the dust was, like, vertical, not,
No.
like, yeah, okay. Okay.
So, yeah, I'll probably join Ember. Like, wait, got a trapdoor? I see.
It appears so.
Okay.
Is this stone or wood, or what's the floor made of?
No, it's stone, right?
It appears to be stone.
So,
Might be stone shaped.
do
Lift it up.
well, be our guest.
I wanna. How big did you say the area was?
I'm sorry, what?
Or did you say the size?
I said it was a
How
large
big
rectangle.
is this outline?
It is about 20 by 30 feet.
Yeah. If it's
So-
more than like an inch, I'm not going to be able to lift it.
So, like, this thing takes up, like, a third of the fucking,
Yep.
like,
In the center.
I can do
looking around,
5 cubic
going off your other
feet.
checks, Ember, looking around, there are various, like, hooks and pulley systems that are in the rafters as well, above this area.
okay. So, just a tip on, like, stone shape. 5 cubic feet is enough to, like, drill, like, 5 feet down the floor for enough for one person to fit down through at a time. So you can go down 5 feet.
Oh, true. I don't have to lift this whole thing.
So, yeah, I'm gonna make a hole.
Is that what? Yeah.
All right. Let's see where it leads.
All right, so you kind of drill a 5 by 5 foot hole in the ground.
Is it really noisy when you do this spell? I don't remember.
It's not.
Ooh.
and there's just black in the distance. It is dark in
Oh,
this warehouse.
Wait, so do we find a tunnel underneath the trapdoor? I'm assuming we do.
There is empty space through the hole.
Underneath. Okay.
It's about 2 feet thick, 1.5 feet of stone. You're just peering down into this hole, and you just see black for about 5 feet, and
Okay.
it's just pitch black.
Anyone got a way to light something? I got.
As he says that, I produce flame inside the hole.
So
Oh.
you immediately get a shine of metal on the opposite side, about 10 feet down from this hole. It seems to be a metal
down, huh?
sort of platform.
Okay, so 10 feet down. It's not really that deep. I think we'd manage.
It's a platform.
Okay, let's just tie a rope to go down, and
I think it's possibly operated by some of these levers and pulleys in this warehouse.
do we really need to make noise?
The
Let ourselves be
hooks and
noticed.
pulleys and levers looked to be that they were meant for moving large objects, kind of like a crane system.
Oh, so they're crane system. Okay. Disregard my last statement.
So yeah, I'm going to line up one of the hooks to a piece of hemp and rope that we got like plus 100 like from all of us. So yeah, I'm going to tie up a piece of rope and put it down the hole,
Okay.
and I'm going to be the first one to dive in
Okay.
stealthily.
You go
Sarah,
about
I
10
think you should go
feet,
next.
and then you hit a metal platform. In the process, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you hit this metal platform.
With
Wait,
a rope?
1 point with a rope
You
descending from a rope.
you
That's
just
a
said you
pass.
dove in, so
He said he attached a rope to one of the hooks and climbed down a rope.
you said you dove in.
Ah, yeah. Sorry, it's just it was an expression, not really.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
So you climb down,
Yeah.
and after about 10 feet, you hit a metal platform.
Ouch.
It's 1 point of
So-
damage, guys. 1.
One.
Just the cartoony anvil noise.
Yeah, but I just don't want to make noise. Anyway, yeah, seems pretty safe. Okay, guys, you can come down.
So what I want to do is I want to send my owl down through the hole, and check out the platform. Is it like a tunnel that leads anywhere, or is it just like a platform?
So look it around. Make an intelligence check.
Fuck. Give me a sec. Sorry. Actually, can somebody just roll a d20 for me? Anyone.
I'll do it.
It's plus 5.
Oh, well, sorry. We both rolled a natural 20. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's
You
meant to be.
instantly recognize this to be an elevator platform. It seems like this
Uh-huh.
warehouse is how they transfer large sources of material and other objects to a subterranean level of some sort.
But the owl doesn't see any control mechanisms, right?
There is definitely a panel where there is a 3 levers.
Okay. And is that on the platform level or is it on the warehouse level?
It's on the elevator level. It's controlled from the elevator.
Okay. Okay, gentlemen. I think it's safe to go down. I think I can figure out how to get us down from here.
Just are you seriously? And I'm going to send a message. Ember, are you seriously suggesting to pull those levers? Seriously? Let's just go down.
Zeluni steps up this point, and she cast Feather Falling on the remainder of you guys, and you all are able to just
Let's
jump
go.
down into the hole.
I mean,
Hey,
we've
mate.
just
Go
got
the
down
whole
the road,
way.
but yes.
Well, that was a good thing to know beforehand.
You never
Maybe we
asked.
should just feather.
Yeah, you know, I'm
I
pissed.
could have done that as well, but that was very funny.
I mean, also,
I kind of-
we chose to go down like normal people.
Yeah, I frown at the loony, at that flex.
So what
I
you
mean,
see
if-
is that there is like this elevator is along the surface of the stone wall.
So
Mhm.
nothing around. We just have to go pull the levers and go down the elevator.
Yeah, but the levers have like mechanisms attached to them, and I'm an engineer, so I can probably figure out what levers do what.
I can
Probably.
help you out with something. If maybe
Yeah, if we
So-
need you to
If he
fall head
needs it-
down a tunnel, that'd be great.
if Ember needs assistance with opening the mechanism of the levers, I don't know how it's really placed, but yeah, I'll help out with that if he needs more
So I want to go over to the
insight
control
on the
panel,
insides of the control panel.
and I want to try and figure out which lever does what based on how like the gears or circuits or whatever, how this operates.
All right. Go ahead and
One
make
twisted.
a intelligence check.
Okay. I'm gonna have my familiar give me the help action again. Yeah.
18. So, the first lever is you pull it and it goes down. The
Mhm.
second one, you pull it and it will go up. If both levers are pulled down at the same time, it stays in place. The last lever will open the stone door above you.
Oh, okay. Are you gentlemen ready?
I
Um,
think so.
What kind of radius was the silence spell again, Denton?
20 feet.
It was upstairs.
It's in a sphere, or
Yeah.
does it go through walls and stuff?
Yeah.
I was
But-
thinking of maybe
but it
casting the
wouldn't be-
silence spell right away, just so the elevator doesn't make any noise. But I don't know.
Do we have time for me to cast it as a ritual so I don't eat up all my spell slots? Or
We do have time.
We took 3 days to get here. We have time.
Mm-hmm.
so the source of the sound will come from the platform itself, or are there pulleys somewhere that will turn and click?
So
There are definitely gears on a track in 4 corners of this thing. So you know that there is metal against metal sounding things.
We don't know how far, excuse me, how far down it is. Then I could put the center point 20 feet below us, so the edge of the radius is up here.
The center point could be the very platform we're standing as well, right? Would that work?
it'll work until we're 20 feet down, and then the people above us can hear.
Damn. Okay, so it's stationary.
Yeah, it
Might
doesn't
be
follow.
It might be better to put the point on the trapdoor just above us, so it covers our exit, and anybody above us will not hear us moving down.
Okay.
Are you worried? Are you worried about people above us? We didn't see anyone.
No, but this is just a warehouse on the dock. There will be people around.
And if there's anybody below us, they might hear us.
Yeah,
They will.
that's what
they
I'm
will
more worried
see.
about.
They will see us coming anyway.
Well,
This is a massive platform.
okay. All right. I'll do it above us then.
Okay. So, didn't cast a spell. Anybody else do anything?
It'll take me 10 minutes.
Yeah, as soon as his spell is done, I'll pull the lever.
All right. As soon as the spell activates, how long does it last?
Up to 10 minutes.
Okay. So you, at a steady speed, begin to lower down the gears, making an oddly silent sound as they rotate along this track. After about 10 minutes of traveling downward, the spell wears off, and you hear a like a metal grinding sound as this unoiled elevator is now grinding its way down this shaft.
Oh
In
yeah.
that case,
grab that shaft.
in that case, I'll use an action to cast it again.
Okay. And once again, it's silent for another 10 minutes. And soon enough, it turns back on again.
We're going down this shaft for 20 minutes? Holy fuck. Okay.
That's a lot.
That's a deep shaft.
So about
That's what she said.
so it's been 20 minutes. About do any of you guys want to do anything while you wait for this to go down, or are we just letting it go down for the rest of the way?
I was thinking of. I know people will see us, but maybe we could. I don't know, like pretend. Do you guys have any? Maybe we could disguise ourselves or something on the way down. I don't know.
Is there any way to get below the elevator into the shaft? Like, is there any free space on the sides?
From what you saw when you sent your familiar down to look around, not really. You are right up. There's about an inch of space between the elevator and the wall.
Okay.
So
Then no, I don't want to do anything. Well, you said we're going down for like 20 minutes so far?
It's been 20 minutes, yep.
Okay. When we started going down, I would like to have started a short rest.
Okay. Do all of you want to do a short rest?
Can I do that if I'm concentrating on the spell?
Nope.
Nope.
Not. That's fine.
Alright, yeah.
Right. So, fortunately enough for all of you, another 40 minutes pass. And finally, the first wall of rock kind of ends, and you are now overlooking this relatively small as far as the city goes, but everything seems to be a lot larger.
Okay.
There are
Now.
buildings that have doorways that stand about 10, 15 feet tall. The roadways are very large as well, but everything looks old.
Does Shadow recognize this?
Make
all?
a history check.
Alright. Let me roll that. Not gonna be a great check, but here we go.
Natural
Oh.
one. Nope, you fell asleep in school that day.
Okay.
So as soon as it's there, it's gone again behind another wall of rock. Eventually, you guys, after about another half an hour, hit the bottom of this elevator shaft with a boom, and then you hear the gears moving once more. The platform lurches for just a moment, and then slowly begins to move forward, but downhill along a track. It begins to gain speed.
We got a short rest in on the way down, yeah?
Right. It
Cool.
gains more speed.
Uh-oh. Where's
goes
it taking
faster. There is just a tunnel ahead of just darkness as this is now gaining speed, going down incline. It begins to turn to the side slightly as it takes a corner, continues to go down. What you guys like to do as this is gaining speed and slowly starting to lose control as sparks are now flying along the walls?
Okay.
It's losing control.
You are gaining speed very quickly. It's beginning to like lean off the track a little bit and like tilt to the side and grind along the wall as you guys take a slight turn to continue down into this area. You're now a 20 by 30 foot platform, probably going down an incline at a constant acceleration.
Okay, so are we considering jumping off? Because I'm really considering it right now.
So
You're like a parrot. I love it.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
On myself, and then I'm going to say, "Be unafraid. I have feather falling. No matter how fast we're going, I can slow us down."
All right, I brace myself.
Can I activate my Hembro?
Yep.
All right.
I summon the other blade.
All right.
Shada casts false life on himself.
All right. So this platform is moving down and kind of like a roller coaster, going faster and faster. It takes a turn and now goes at a 30-degree angle. You all lurch kind of to the side. I need everybody to make a athletics check, please.
Athletics. Okay.
Could we do acrobatics?
Sure.
Nah,
if you prefer acrobatics, sure.
Oh, 19.
Roll mine.
Alright, so are you keeping yours, Dan and Shada?
Huh? What?
Alright. Alright.
13 versus 13's better than 11.
So,
I'll say.
Sarah, Denton, Elith, Shada, you all get thrown to the side and immediately hit a rock wall. But immediately fall back down onto the platform. You guys are still moving forward, though. As it tilts to the side, you lose your footing. Did you want to do anything, Tyler?
No. No.
Alright, so you all take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you just scrape along this wall moving forward. Because you're still having your forward inertia, so you scrape along this wall as you fall against it.
So,
And then hit
so Shada completely ate that then. That was all of his temp HP.
So that's 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And you're getting more speed, and now you're just going down in a straight way. Soon,
going down in a straight way.
Ember,
never thought I'd really hear that from you, Michael.
Ember, you eventually begin to see an end to this track. It is a metal platform that is made to fit this thing going at a much slower speed. What do you...
All right. So what I want to do is I want to cast Levitate on the front of the platform as it's coming down, so it can't hold the entire weight of the platform, but I assume it can hold enough weight to slow it down as we approach. It can hold 500 pounds, so 500 pounds per the time it takes us to get down there. I think it should slow us down.
Okay. Soon, as you guys go down the 500 pounds, I'm gonna get my percentile. Let's see. I'm gonna give you a 40 to 60 chance. So you need to roll a 40 or lower. You need to roll 40 or lower to see if this works, okay? All right.
Okay.
That is a 38.
Yes.
Ember, still maintaining his footing, mutters some arcane words, and suddenly you see the front half of this platform raise up, and the thing slowly begins to grind to a halt. Here, as it goes down the side of this track, sparks flying behind you, glinting off your blades and reflecting the light, and soon, with a screech, it slowly stops and just taps the platform.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, really fun. You guys all good?
Fun. So much fun.
I would have not put it up to
Such a
chance
fun
like
time.
that, but it's been a while since I've had an adventure.
Chance? What do you mean, chance?
Indeed.
What?
Yo, choke this guy. Choke him.
All right. So what do you do now?
So what do
Choke
we
him.
see?
Yeah, that's a good question.
From the steps down from the platform, there is a large tunnel, about 20 feet high and 15 feet wide.
I'm getting really sick of tunnels.
Based on the
Secret.
direction that we have been coming down this tunnel, so we dropped straight down initially, then we started going a direction, and we took one turn.
You took multiple
And
turns. One of them was just at such a speed that your angular velocity was too much.
Do I have any idea, like, what direction the tunnel is going?
So
I'm assuming it's like
Probably
northeast, yeah.
would probably be
Southeast?
good if you had the keen mind feed,
so
so you know which way
Oh,
is
yeah.
north and.
So make a survival check to see if you could like maintain the direction.
I'm not super good at this. Apparently I am.
So, as far as X and Y goes, right? As far as X and Y, you went into the overall direction northwest. Your Z
We went north.
Yeah, northwest. Your Z direction going down was very far.
Yeah. Very, very deep underground. But we
And
went.
probably underwater.
We
You're
went
below sea
northwest.
level for sure. North.
Yeah,
sorry,
but-
did I say north?
but-
I meant northwest.
Okay, so northwest, but the port is on the north side of that little
Exactly.
peninsula, right?
I think we are.
Yeah. So we're like under the ocean right now.
Yep. Definitely under the ocean and probably really
Actually, you're
close
right.
to the
You,
ocean as
you
well.
went west.
Ah,
There's no north.
right.
West.
Northwest?
Just
West.
just
Yep,
west.
mostly,
Okay.
yeah. So
So,
you-
we're
Yep.
we're following the peninsula west. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It wasn't that much though.
Yep.
All right.
So there's a large tunnel laid out before you. What would you like to do?
Everybody's okay, right?
I'm definitely okay.
Yeah.
Did anyone
Do we
hit their
need to-
heads or something?
Well, I'm not cutting half.
Do we need to talk about that? I think we need to talk about that at some point.
Nah, I'm fine. It's not bottling up or anything. We should be good.
I think
Okay.
we need to talk about that at some point.
Pay no attention to the man with the flaming sword, please. Let's move on.
If
I'm going
if we
to-
need to rest, we can rest here. But
I'll take first watch.
I think we should continue until the end of the day.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
I will
Okay.
not take first watch.
So as you continue to into this tunnel, you begin to notice. Oh wait, no. Is your Himbro still activated?
It's been activated unless it deactivated
No.
when
So,
I got hit.
The light reflecting off, coming off of Sar's blade gives you about
Wait.
60 feet of light.
How much time fucking the Himbro stays on?
That's
By the way,
all
So I
because
say the words again.
Ah,
Yeah, it
I-
stays on constantly until he deactivates it.
Or
I
I
see.
put it away.
Yeah. This like bluish white light lighting the tunnel before you. There, you do notice that there are several reflective parts in the walls. Of this like smooth, glassy black stone.
Is it like a
Ooh.
fun mirror?
No.
Is it
more like
Onyx?
it's like
that
stripes of this, layers in the strata.
that obsidian?
It is obsidian.
Ooh.
Is there a volcano? I don't
Guys?
know.
Guys, I think we're really, really close to fucking lava. I'm just saying.
The rocks
Oh,
also
down to
are
Y level stuff.
porous, as if when they solidified, there were several gas trapped in it that escaped at last moment.
So igneous rocks. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Does it feel any hotter here than normal?
It's beginning to get warmer as I was getting to, but thank you.
Okay.
You know what? Fire damage. I don't care if you're.
Hey, you gave us enough context clues that we got there.
So, soon enough, the white light begins to turn red and orange as there is a light up ahead.
Ooh.
Hark! A like up ahead. What could it be? I shit my hands into those binoculars you make as a kid and pretend that I can see far away to see if I can make up what's going on.
Binoculars are expensive.
Do you want to go look?
I want to look from where I am to see if I can make it out.
You see a red light in a cavern. You only
yeah.
have dark vision for 60
I squint
feet.
I squint my
You
eye.
only have dark vision for 60 feet.
I squint my eyes to make my vision.
It doesn't work like that.
Yes, it does.
Do we want to wait here while I send my owl up ahead?
Yep.
Yeah, go
That
ahead.
seems
send
like a
your
good idea.
owl.
I will send my owl up ahead.
Yes, please do.
Okay. Make a perception check for. Are you stealthing with your owl? And what are you looking for?
I will stealth with my owl, and I'm not looking for anything in particular. I just want to know, like, basically what's coming up.
Okay.
All blessing of the trickster.
Now,
Blessing of the Trickster does
Hey.
what?
Gives you advantage.
You have advantage.
Advantage on stealth?
Stealth.
Yeah?
Yep.
Stealth.
Okay.
Speaking
Alright,
on
so
advantage on
I'll-
stealth, would you mind me if I go myself as well?
Why your video camera's not on?
So fuck.
I was going
10 stealth.
ham on some of this food.
Alright,
Also,
10. So
My-
you
And then 9 fucking perception.
okay, you roll advantage with stealth. Oh wait, you already did. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So got it. Your owl kind of turns the corner where this red light is going, and what you see is a square room. On the opposite side from the tunnel opening, is a large stone wall with a metal portcullis that is a doorway for it. On both sides of this stone wall are these figures that stand about 15 feet tall. They are large.
Look.
Do
Yeah.
they look like golems?
So one of them is stone. It has ruby eyes, and it has like this kind of fire-looking red hair.
guys, I just got really excited thinking that when we kill that thing, I could have rubies.
The other one,
It's a statue.
make an investigation check.
Oh,
Wait.
For the owl?
Yep.
What is in that? Hold on.
how stupid is this owl that he needs to make checks? I thought owls were like really clever.
Are they?
They're animals.
Investigation Is
Okay, but they're like pretty
intelligence.
smart. Have you not seen what's it called, the Guardians or something like that? What's the name came
That
up?
was a good book series actually.
The movie made me sleep, but it was comforting in a way.
Okay. Your owl just sees two statues, similar in shape and size. These ruby eyes, kind of hair that's designed to look like it's on fire in a way. Just on both sides of this portcullis.
Okay. As soon as he sees, like, it looks like a stronghold to me, as soon as he sees it, I'm gonna teleport him back to me.
Okay.
Well, we are going to have issues.
Why so?
Well, there's a stronghold ahead and my little buddy here couldn't quite tell if the things standing next to the entrance were golems or statues. But I'm assuming the worst. I'm assuming that they're golems. They have rubies in the eyes.
When he mentions this, Sarah's eyes turn into big cartoon dollar signs, and then he just smiles.
Well, what happens
They are roughly 15 feet tall.
Holy shit.
what happens to a golem if you dispel magic?
Nothing.
I mean,
Can
wouldn't
we
they?
snuff out the candle inside a golem and make it die, or am I thinking of a different golem?
I like.
These golems are not Jewish golems.
Ah, fuck.
I
That's the only
knew-
golem I know.
I knew of a buddy that once tried to sneak into a noble's house, and they had this animated armor. It seemed to deactivate him for a while.
Golems and animated armor are not the same.
Oh, I know.
Sorry.
I put-
Golems
Yeah.
are permanent life magic. Animated armor is not.
Sorry, you feel the slight vibration in the ground, and then in your elvish ears, you hear a kind of grinding sound with a mixture of a click.
Okay.
Um,
Sarah.
Yeah. I.
I
Sorry.
think we should move or run or take cover.
How about we move silently
To take cover.
and move silently forwards with my boots of elven kind that did not make any noise.
I'm pretty sure our entrance made quite an impression, so I'm just gonna like casually hide. Not like casually as in like I'm not trying, I'm like just not stressing about being caught
Where?
Going
in the
up
act of
ahead.
hiding.
You're in a stone tunnel.
Shit,
Oh.
I'll throw some rocks on myself.
wait.
Disguise stealth.
Where the sound coming from?
Whoa, whoa.
Up ahead.
Up
Up
ahead.
ahead.
Oh, in front of us. Okay.
Okay, how
I thought
about
it was
we go
coming from
back?
behind us.
Yeah. How about we go back for a little? There's plenty of space we can hide once we get to there, so yep. I suggest we go the other way.
All right, pussy, let's do it.
I believe we need to find a good terrain for us to fight on, because this is going to be a fight.
A few moments pass, nothing comes down the tunnel.
Oh, we just stood there after I said that?
Yeah, nobody said anything.
I mean,
We all agreed that we should go back.
just
Yeah, we going back.
Mm,
we
Did you though?
Okay.
You need to
I-
stay. Hey, we're going down
Literally-
the tunnel.
I have my
Literally,
camera
one
on.
person suggested we
Valid.
did that, and then I suggested we do, like, we look for a thing, and then nobody said anything.
Silent agreement
Yeah.
does not count, guys.
okay.
Okay,
How
sorry.
about
Isn't
how
that
about we
all
loud
ours?
So
again?
a few
Agreement, though?
moments pass
Yes,
and
I
nothing
agree.
comes down the tunnel from the direction you heard the sound.
How about we go back, guys? Can we like make a loud agreement for the gods? You know?
Things coming though. Maybe we can.
I believe we should find a defensive position and formulate a plan with our knowledge of what's ahead of us.
Yes, that sounds like a very good plan. We should do that.
I agree.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a good plan. We should do that.
Together.
So you all head back?
Alright. Just back enough to find, like, an alcove or, like, something in the tunnel where we can dip into. Big enough that all of us can fit.
Okay.
And as soon as we find that, I'm going to cast a tiny hut.
Okay.
Not because we need, like,
I
a
did forget to
rest or
mention
anything.
though that the outside edges of this room are lava flow.
Ooh.
The one that your owl checked out.
Oh, okay. So that room is lava flow, but like when we got dropped in
I
by
will
the elevator.
show you what I described to you.
Map time.
Okay.
All right.
The
Oh.
statues are here. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
here.
Okay, yeah. So what we want to do is go back that way down the path. Find
this
like
is
an
the-
alcove.
This is the square room. Going back would mean you go this. Oh, hold on. You go this way. This is the stronghold portcullis right here.
Yes. Yeah. Stronghold Portcullis is north. South would be like the the trolley that fucking dropped
Yeah.
us off.
Yep.
And there's a tunnel between the two. What I want to do is go back through the tunnel and look for any type of like inlet, cave, like alcove, anything that could fit all of us.
Right. Make a perception check as you guys head back towards the tunnel.
I will give Denton advantage on doing that. Or no, Sarah. I'll give Sarah advantage on doing that.
I'm doing
Perception.
what now? Hello?
Perception
Perception.
check.
Examining.
Perception check.
I bet you already know I'm gonna perceive the hell out of this. Why the hell?
Perception
Hold on.
100.
Hold on. For some reason, my thing changed.
I'm fairly sure you
Perception.
have the best perception in the fucking group.
But do I have the best
Really?
rolls? No.
We'll see. Well, you get advantage, so you get to roll again.
Another one.
I got this new dice that I just bought. It's pretty pog.
Hey, there we go.
So, looking around this tunnel as you go down, there doesn't seem to be any alcoves or like nooks that you can squeeze into. It looks like this was not naturally formed. This was cut through. It is very cylindrical in its shape. So the ends of this tunnel are the square room and the platform room.
Okay, then we'll have to go back to the trolley area.
So when we realize that we can't find any like nooks or crannies in the middle of the tunnel, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna say, guys, give me 10 minutes. And I will ritual cast Tiny Hut.
Okay.
Okay.
10 minutes pass. Tiny hut. Vroom.
Okay. We are protected for 8 hours. We need to figure out a plan. What are we doing?
I think confrontation
I've-
is the best option.
Okay, I look at the Dwarven clan leaders because this is like their thing.
Alright.
I feel like I'm only present to give a little bit direction, but otherwise I'm not going to say anything because that's not my character's purpose.
Are you not the leader of this?
I see.
Are you not the leader of this task force?
Come on, appreciate it.
Just, complain like any other NPC would do, especially nobles.
Oh my god, guys, this is so hard. I don't know who made this scenario, but I don't know what to do. She
What are you
looks. She
doing,
goes,
step bro?
The elevator is out of operation. We don't know what is up ahead. We're assuming the worst.
No, I'm assuming decent odds. Decent
always
odds don't look good for us.
Explode the statues.
Well, we can always teleport out and head back to the Jaded Type Manor.
Yeah,
That is what we
definitely.
wish.
True. How long does it take to do that?
Doesn't that take you 11 minutes?
It does, but we have how many hours in this bubble?
Sure. But if we
1
commit
hour.
now, we can't rely on that safe egress.
I say we go for it. If I die, I die.
I think, yeah, that's kind of where I'm sitting
The
right now.
only downside is if we leave, that's another 3 days to come back, and
Oh.
the elevator is broken.
Ah,
It's okay. Aiden will just jump head first into it.
yeah, definitely. That's the thing I would do. My
And
character would
take
do.
1 damage while we slide on rocks and take 10. Okay,
And
no, we took
because the
5.
elevator is broken, whoever inhabits this place may discover that.
No.
Now that I think about it, wouldn't it be really convenient if we just send a? I don't know if you guys have any task force or anything, but I think this is really important.
How about I just send him a message? Yeah, let him know.
Yeah.
So there is that. Also, I don't know if you guys were paying attention to the state of that warehouse or the state of the elevator. Neither of them had been used in a significantly long time.
They'd probably made this entrance a long time ago and branched
They
out
have
with the automatons, right?
By the looks
So
of things here, this place is crusty, so it's
But
probably just like that from poor maintenance.
Another thing is,
So
there's been attacks all over the nation. If this was their sole base of operation, how would they get around so quickly?
I'm not saying this
Underground
is their
tunnel.
sole base of operation. What I'm saying is
I'm gonna go
this
tunnel.
this may be one of many underground operations.
Tunnel.
But this one hasn't been used for a while. So what if the upkeep on the elevator and the warehouse has been that bad? What do you think the upkeep on the gate is? How high of a priority do you think this gate is? Do you think it's fully defended?
Yeah.
Well, seeing
Now that
as
I
it's
think
the
about it,
only- it's the only gate
when you-
down here, right?
When you put it that
It's the
way,
only-
we may have some odds with us. So yeah.
It's the only gate to this entrance, but this entrance does not seem to be used.
It is true.
It seems neglected.
No matter how well the upkeep is in this place, we have made a breakthrough. We have found an entrance to their base of operations. We should do something about that. Maybe call someone.
If it
Can
is their
we
base
send
of
for
operations,
reinforcements?
it's probable, but how are they going to get down here? It's Dorndine is 3 days travel from here.
Yeah.
I think our best bet is just to push forward and use the teleportation as a failsafe.
Yep.
We might.
Agreed.
We seem more likely to find information here that will lead us somewhere else than.
Alright, it's unanimous. Everybody against the professor.
What?
Are we?
What?
Are we-
No,
I don't think we're
No,
disagreeing with the professor.
we're not
Do
disagreeing.
something. I'm tired of just sitting here.
Sarah,
Y'all
We've
just going
been-
back and forth and come with no
Alright,
solution.
everybody against pushing
listen,
forward.
Sarah. We're trying to think something you're not really doing, like
you guys begin to hear the
anytime.
sound of
All your thoughts have been hiding and pussing
scratching.
out.
You begin to hear the sound of scratching. You watch as 2 humanoid-looking automatons and 2 scorpion-looking automatons from the direction of the elevator room come walking down the path, and they completely walk past your bubble and keep walking down the tunnel.
Wait. Well, that was convenient.
It's not no activity by any means.
Why did they just walk?
Wait, they just went past us. This is our chance, man.
My thing just cut out. I missed. I last thing I heard was 2 human-looking automatons and 2 something, and then it just cut out. What happened?
Scorpion-looking
they went
automatons,
past us.
they will come from the direction of the elevator room, walk past your bubble, go to the direction of the stronghold.
Let's follow.
Mm-hmm.
Want to be sneaky? I can,
Yes.
help
Yeah,
with that for everyone.
and I'll take a lead. And I'll definitely take a lead for that.
Okay.
pass without a trace for everybody.
All right.
Right.
I need everybody roll a group stealth check. Let me roll for. All
I'm
right.
gonna cast invisibility on Denton. I'm gonna Denton.
I can do that on myself, actually.
29, 12, 24, 26. I'm sorry.
I'm
16,
I'm
12.
I'm
Go ahead.
I'm casting it on Denton and myself, so we both get +10 with
Infinite.
his
Besides-
disadvantage. So we both get advantage and +10. Sorry.
All right. So you guys overall feel stealthy. You know, pretty stealthy.
Is that a deck save?
Yeah, that was sorry. Wrong thing. Stealth. I was trying to talk and then.
All right. So, do you follow?
We follow.
Okay. So you begin to follow them, and as these things are walking, the sound of the metal against the stone is like clicking, kind of like dog paws on a hardwood floor. The two humanoid ones are making these whirring sounds as they walk. This they don't seem to be preoccupied with looking around their surroundings, but they just keep moving forward. Eventually, they come to the end of the tunnel, which the square room is. You begin to feel that shaking feeling in your feet once again, along with the clicking sound of a almost like a conveyor belt sound, really.
Can I do a thing real quick while this conveyor belt thing is happening?
Mm-hmm.
Can I look at one of the humanoid automatons? Do they have anything that's not part of them on them? Do they have any items with them?
So make a investigation check.
Well, that one.
Maybe it's like the shimmer of the heat from the lava, but you can't really see anything at all.
Okay.
I will
Yeah, that's
say,
fine.
as they grow closer to the portcullis, do you guys stop at the tunnel exit, or do you keep going?
We should.
I'm going to keep pushing.
Yeah, we keep pushing. They don't seem to be preoccupied by looking at us. I think they
And
were
then
just
how
trying
far
to
back are you
move
trying to
toward
stay
it.
from it?
About 30 feet from me. Like
About 40.
enough. Like 25, so enough that I can, like, in an action, get underneath the portcullis if it starts closing.
So as they reach the portcullis, it begins to rise. The vibration of the ground grows larger as the clicking sound also gets louder.
Oh,
As they go into the portcullis, this large hulking automaton comes out. You notice at this point one of the statues is missing.
Oh,
It has, and you guys are coming out. As it's coming out, are you guys staying in the middle of the room? Because 30 feet back would be
We should be to the side.
here.
Oh, it's there? Okay.
Well, that's where you would be if you would stay 30 feet back as they walked in, as it came out.
Okay, and so this thing is, like, right here?
Yeah.
so how
Okay.
about we run back or?
So I'm currently invisible. I am going to move myself right there.
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
move your
going to move
token.
myself right there.
Are you invisible, Hayden?
I am not, but I have a like boots of all kind, so every kind of step I make is without noise.
And he has a 28 stealth.
Yeah, you know.
All right, you
I
guys
could
can move your
literally just
tokens.
run
Your
and
tokens
stealth.
are on the board.
What?
Your tokens are on the map. Can't you see the map?
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
yeah. Okay.
I'll scoot over.
I'm also
like this part right here.
Oh,
And, you
so
know,
you're gonna be in the lava. That's where you
no,
stand.
no, just right here.
That's a wall.
maybe? Ah, god
Up
damn it!
against the wall.
Up against the wall.
the
You know,
wall.
don't be a shitty DM. Well, just kidding. I'll be here.
Whoa. Okay. Roll
Whoa.
initiative. Roll
Whoa.
initiative. I don't care how. Roll it.
Let me roll a death save. Well, wait, hold on.
All right. So
That's
what is
it.
everybody else doing? I'm gonna say that Delaney has stayed back the moment she saw this thing come out.
Go ahead.
Thank you so much. I am drowning in the lava, but
All right. What is Sarah, Shauna, and Ellis doing?
Honestly,
Um,
I don't know if I really
Ladies first.
want to confront this. Or do this.
Jesus Christ! I'm gonna move over here.
So looking at this thing, it's instead of legs, it has these thing of a series of wheels with this track kind of rotating on it as it propels itself forward.
Ew.
It is
like
completely
tank treads.
yeah.
that a tank. That a
It is
tank.
essentially it's completely made of armor. You see various parts of like steam blow out of it as it like stops right in front of the portcullis and then freezes.
All right.
I am thinking of pushing this thing to the lava, but I don't think we have the spell story for it.
You bring the lava to the thing. I want to pull out my staff and cast incendiary cloud on it.
Just feline
What
agility
are
over
you-
there.
What are you doing?
I want to cast it. I want to pull out the burning hand staff and cast incendiary cloud on it.
You lose
Incendiary.
invisibility the second that you do that.
Yeah.
All right, so
Well,
we starting then, huh?
we starting then.
Oh,
Apparently.
You
Well,
know, I was thinking we may just sneak past, but that
Ellis, I'm dead. I'm alive, but I'm dead.
All right, so
You're alive, you're
at
dead.
this point,
I'm gonna
it's
be alive.
time to roll initiative as you all take on the automaton juggernaut.
okay.
I hate having high rolls because I usually don't know what to do right off the bat.
Same.
I like having average rolls, like a nice 15 maybe.
Ooh, nice music.
My other campaign, I went from having a -2 in Dex to a +10 for initiative. It's so weird.
The alert
So
feat.
weird.
Yeah, alert feat plus 20 Dex.
Is everybody on the board?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then Delaney. Alright, Denton immediately grabs his attention by casting Incendiary Cloud on its thing. You watch as more steam escapes from its gas, it's the chinks in its armor. It glows red hot, and it just stays there.
What's the weakness to this thing? Like, what's the weakness to metal?
Okay, top of the round, Aiden, what would you like to do?
I have no idea what to do, but it seems like we started the thing. Well,
There's nothing to hide behind, so I don't think there's anything you can do.
Wait.
Honestly.
So shouldn't that thing make a Dex save for the incendiary cloud?
It should, if it had to worry about fire damage.
Oh.
well,
Okay.
Oh,
well.
you guys also look as one of its arms seems to be a claw of some sort, while the other one is this long metal tube.
Oh boy. Well then,
Is it like a hose?
A tube, like a vacuum?
Aiden, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
That's a cannon-looking thing. Okay, I want to scoot, and I want to scoot against the wall, and I want to extend the palm of my hand, and and suddenly three spectral blades appear from in between my fingers, and I kind of like throw them blindly, and they are like karambit knives, right? So they kind of like boomerang and target against that creature, and yeah, it's mage hand but roguish. It's mage hand. It's magic missile. Let's boop.
9, 11. All right.
And for a bonus, I'm against the wall. Stealth. I'd be
Okay.
hiding.
These blades of force just dent 3 separate parts of this armor. Steam escapes with each hit. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. I hide.
Next up is Sarah.
I would like to see maybe electricity works, and I will shoot it with my Kachow with a charged bolt.
Okay.
I will not do that.
Another natural one. You fire your bow, and
When I shit my pants,
you
I just shit it all over.
That's
Do I actually shit my pants?
Either by
That's
fear
actually-
or excitement of battle, you lose control of your bladder and soil your pants. It's a get out of jail free card, but not free of embarrassment. All right, anything for your bonus action?
Cry. No, actually, let me see what I can do. I'm probably just gonna give Bardic Inspiration of my homegirl Elith over here.
Woohoo!
All right, Elif, you watch as he tries to say some inspiring words to you. You look down and you see a dark spot spreading.
No.
She knows what's up. She knows what's up.
Tintin, it's your turn.
Failed spectacularly. I'm gonna stop concentrating on that so the fire cloud goes away. And shoot, I just had a thing.
No! Drop my pen.
I'm going to summon my spiritual weapon next to it.
Okay.
Attack roll.
17. Barely misses.
Oh, that's not good. And I want to run.
The other eagles. Bang, dun, dun, dun.
And I'm gonna move away from it.
All right.
Not close to the lava, my guy.
It is practically. Can I sit in this?
All right.
I am,
Is
however,
that
like
your
a
turn?
27 stealth, so I'm good.
I see dancing within range. I'm like, hello there.
Then is that your turn?
That's a bonus
Pretty
action.
sure. Great.
Main action, Toll the Dead.
Okay, and what's the save on that?
Wisdom 14.
Okay.
10. No.
7. Okay.
Cool, but it hasn't been hurt yet though, right?
It has.
Hasn't taken
It
damage.
has been hurt.
Yeah, I heard him
Okay.
with my new spectral.
Max damage.
Oh.
All
at that.
right.
Look at that.
10. It appears I've soiled myself.
All right.
How do you use the prestidigitation spell then?
Oh, you're right. But that's an action though.
Elith, it is now your turn.
Do I roll
I'm
with a
curious
disadvantage?
if hexing this individual will do anything.
What is Hex considered?
It's a first level enchantment. Well, it's just an enchantment. I don't know what you mean by considered. It
Like, what does it
looks
say?
like necrotic damage. Curse upon a creature.
This is a creature.
It
Indeed.
is a creature.
I have many that say
construct.
hold humanoid Does this count as humanoid even though it's a robot? It looks like a
Well,
human.
on my spell Blight, it specifically says that it does not work on undead, construct, max damage, or plant.
I'm pretty sure that's a
Or wait,
construct.
not
It
my
is
bad.
a
My bad.
construct.
It
But
doesn't
that's
have veins.
That's for Blight,
But
not
that's-
Hex. So it doesn't say anything about that on Hex. That's why I'm asking the question.
Should be okay.
My thing
Cool
is
champ.
this considered an enchantment?
What school
So no.
of magic is it?
I was like, I don't know. I didn't go to school.
Yeah, I didn't go to school. What are you talking about?
She's like, I found
signed
these
a
spells on
shady
bus
deal
stop.
with some
Yeah,
weirdo
no,
on the corner at
It
3
is an
a.m.
enchantment spell.
She's like, I
You
gave
can
him some
always
crack.
try.
He gave me some knockoff spells.
So was that a yes or a no?
I mean, I can't tell you whether you can or cannot do something until you try.
I don't want it to be a big waste of my time and everyone else's time. So honestly, we're just gonna conserve our energy. We're gonna do what's comfortable and nothing original or fun. Awesome.
Looks like
Even
we're giving
better.
away another set of dice. Hooray.
Another 12. Another
Both
12.
miss.
Mhm.
Another 12, please.
All right, it is now Delooney's turn.
Okay.
She is going to run up here, and she is going to. Oh, she can't do that. You don't want that.
I'm so tired of fighting constructs.
Yeah.
I want to fight
Same.
with life.
I'm
Same.
sorry.
Kill.
She's going to run.
This is not medieval at all.
She's just going to run. She's just. I don't know.
You know,
Alright.
doing things like any NPC would do. You know, I respect that.
She is. Honestly, though, all of her spells suck. She is going to cast Lightning Bolt at the 3rd level. So this thing makes a dex save. It gets it, so it takes half damage. It's gonna be 8d6. All right. Oops, wrong button. There we go. 29 points of lightning damage. As she fires this lightning bolt, you watch as the lightning bolt gets focused towards this little antenna on its head.
Oh.
It glows blue for a moment, and then you watch as the claw-like thing on its arm begins to glow with electricity and crackling energy around it. She's like,
Huh?
"Oh,
You just
Shauna,
You
it's your
got-
turn."
How do you do that with your
I'm
mouth?
sorry, I got caught off guard. Give me. Alright,
Scott Pilgrim.
so and I don't want to be next to this guy, but
I suddenly felt like it was in an TV show or something.
I think it's come to that, hasn't it? Shadow runs up to him, and with his sword, he's gonna, bonus action actually. He's going to use Hexblade's Curse,
Okay. It is now
and
hexed.
and then for his action, he's going to make the attack action with the Dragon Slayer sword.
Let's test this baby out.
All right, that hits, dealing 13 points of slashing damage as you just slice
16.
16 cleanly through a chunk of his metal armor. It just slices like a hot knife through butter. All right,
Shada makes another attack.
Damn.
another hit. Does another
For
what?
15.
15 more points of damage. All right. It is now its turn. Unless that's. Do you have anything else?
Oh no. I used all my movement, and then my action and bonus action can't really do anything.
Okay. Let me pull up this thing stat block here. All right. It's going to look at Denton with this claw-like arm. That is going to be a 24 to hit.
What?
That probably hits. Wait,
Wait, what? Isn't that a spiritual weapon?
let me check something.
On Denton.
Oh, on Denton? Oh,
Yes.
that far? Christ!
They got a grappling hook or something.
You watch as it reaches out
Oh,
with
I
its
can
arm.
have it.
Go
Hold
ahead.
on, hold on. I can make it re-roll an attack against me with my lucky feet as well.
Okay.
I think. Wait. Oh no, never mind.
No?
No?
Hold on. It's okay. It says whenever you make an attack roll, ability check, or a saving throw, or when an attack roll is made against you, you can spend 1 point
Then
to.
yeah, you can use your lucky feet to have it
Yeah.
roll again. Is
Okay.
that what you like to do?
Yeah. So it rolls a
Says
5.
11 hit. No.
Nope.
All right,
nope.
you watch as this clamp on its hand launches forwards, propelled by a steam-powered pressure mechanism. It soars right past you, crackling with that lightning energy. Zooms past you, you kind of get a little bit of static shock from it, and then immediately retracts back in. The tether gun, and hooks back onto its arm.
What?
This me.
And it is now Ember's turn. Ember, your mic is muted.
It is I, Ember.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I have several things that I want to do, and I can't figure out which one is, like, takes the most precedence, but I think... Alright, because, you know, constructs are in my background, right? I probably know a lot about them, and I want to know... I want to think that I probably know about whatever this thing is. I would like to, I guess, roll as an action to figure out its weaknesses, figure out its strengths, like figure out what to do to fight this thing.
It did use
you
electricity.
can do an intelligence check.
Okay.
We got a few clues. Ooh.
Fire didn't. We know fire
Now what?
didn't hurt it, and it ate the electricity.
So,
That's quite the split there.
You squint your eyes in the middle of battle.
I'm trying to think like if I want to be nice or
I figured I would have an advantage because constructs are like my background. Like the...
I will throw you a bone here. But I'm not gonna give you everything from a natural 20. Okay? You know that
Okay.
this thing is powered mostly through some sort of steam. It appears
Uh-huh.
that it, rather than taking lightning damage, it absorbs it just to reuse it. And you see that it's immune to fire damage.
Okay.
You can also surmise that with the treads that it uses for its mobility, it also probably can trample people as well.
Okay.
So say something in 6 seconds.
This thing is water powered. And then I'm going to was that
What
my
did he
action?
say?
Was that my action to
Yep.
like identify? Okay. I'm gonna bonus action. Misty step through the wall,
Ooh.
Okay.
and then I'm going to have my familiar fly up onto its shoulder.
Okay. All right. Aiden, it's your turn.
All right. I'm seeing that Shada is making a bit of a distraction with that, with his new drip. So I'm going to go ahead and let me look at how far away. Yeah, just far. And yeah, I'm going to run up and make my first attack with my Solstice Blade.
Okay.
Mm,
There's
dark.
no longer damage from your fire blade. Just so you know, as of today in the game, it is now winter.
Ooh, nice. So yeah, 12 would hit.
12 does not hit. It just bounces off its armor.
Oh yeah, and I'm going to try again with the Equinox Blade.
That
23.
does hit, and that is the winter blade. So roll your cool damage.
Yeah. Two.
Right. You watch as you slice through it. The water, this from the steam, freezes, and now it has trouble moving.
Ooh.
So
Okay,
that
I'm
is
going to
18,
say out
20
loud.
points of
I'm going to
damage.
say this. Yeah, I'm going to relate to the party saying this out loud. Try to freeze them.
Bitch, I don't got any frozen spells. What am I, Elsa?
Ice.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, all my movement, action, and bonus. Yep.
Sorry, it's your turn.
All right, governor. I move. Oh wait, that's here. Oh, it didn't move me. Why the fuck did it not move me?
Nice JFK impression.
I was mocking the Brits, but thank you.
You're
got a nice ass. I'm gonna use a lightning bolt at the third. Well, I'm just gonna cast lightning bolt. It's a dex of 14.
Why?
It gets.
Mm.
All right.
We just saw what that does.
It doesn't get
What
the
does it do?
save. It gets a 13. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Well, look at all those dice.
Yeah, you're gonna get zapped,
31.
bro.
So it now, as you
I'm
cast lightning
lucky,
bolt,
kind of wanting to die.
the electricity gets absorbed right into its antenna, and you watch as its clave is now like uncontrollably crackling with this electric energy.
Bro, that man's gonna slap me in the back of the head and I'm gonna die.
No,
Thank you. He's just gonna attack.
Thank you. Thank you, Sarah
Why?
Rat, for your incredible input on combat.
All right, anything
To
else
be
for your turn
honest,
there, Sarah?
I can't hear what you guys are saying, and also I wasn't paying attention.
All right,
Oh,
that is your
no.
turn. Tintin, it's now your turn.
Run away!
Right. I'm gonna try and attack it again with Spirit Weapon.
Okay,
Wait for Sarah
that
to get
hits.
zapped.
9 points of force damage. It's looking like it's getting damaged.
To use my action to Toll the Dead again.
Okay. It needs to do a save.
That's how
right?
much it would. Right, that's how much it would be if it
It saves.
fails. Okay,
Uh-oh.
saves so good.
Okay, is that your turn? Elith, it's now your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna do a little spin, a little cha-cha slide,
Ooh, natural
and
20.
absolutely wreck this guy.
Whoa.
Bussin'. What the heck?
So that is a 6 plus a 9. Wait, hold on, I'm confused here. That's 15? So it's 12
no,
plus
no,
4.
that's what?
Because she's rolling as 2d10 still.
Oh,
It's 1d10 plus 4.
you
I'm
still
just
haven't
So
fixed
it's
that?
12.
Damage.
It's 16 points of force damage.
Okay.
All right.
Woohoo.
It
What
is
is it
now
supposed to be?
the Looney's turn. And she is going... Let's see here. Okay. She is going to run 15 feet. And then Shada, in a blink of an eye, you just switch places with her.
Bruh.
And you hear her yell, "Stay back!" It is now your turn, Shada.
I'm a close range fighter.
Eldritch
Okay.
Quiet.
She used her benign transposition on you.
Interesting.
I guess this lady doesn't want me up next to this thing. Unfortunately. Shada will, do as he rarely does. Cast Eldritch Blast.
Both miss.
I see.
Alright, it is now this thing's turn. Let me roll a d4. On a 3 or a 4, it uses the metal pole arm. On a 1 or a 2, it will use its grapple. That is a 4, everyone. So it's gonna point out right in front of it. And you guys watch as you hear, and you see this little lighter flame right in front of it. And this arc of flame gets blown straight out as it uses its flamethrower.
Oh, thank you, Deluni.
I need... Let's see here. What is the range? Yeah, she's the only one who gets hit by it. She's gonna make a dex save. That is a 13. She does not get it. So she's gonna take the full damage.
Oh no, this is gonna be a lot, isn't it?
Oh.
Oh,
6.
oh, not.
That could have been
Never
a,
mind.
that's a horrible damage roll. She takes 6 points of fire damage. And time for its... Okay, does not get the recharge. Ember, it's now your turn.
Yeah. So what I want to do is the little lizard that's on its back right now, or I guess it's an owl. Yeah, no, the little owl that's on its back right now. I want it to find a crevice, like like some kind of like chink in the armor to where it can get inside of it. And I want to send my familiar in the armor if it can find an opening.
Okay, make an investigation check for your lizard.
Owl. So he will. Oh, it's dumb, isn't it? It's so fucking dumb. Okay. Yeah. Eight.
I mean, it is moving a lot. It's kind of hard for your lizard to keep focus on what it wants to do.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath on the owl, via my like familiar like touch spell thing. I'm gonna cast at 4th level with cold damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have my familiar blow a cone of cold on it directly down.
Cone of cold, the spell, or cold
No,
breath?
Dragon's Breath.
Okay.
With cold damage
Okay.
on it at 4th level.
Dex save. 14 does not get it. It's gonna take 22 points of cold damage. It is now restrained, as it cannot move and use its trample if it so needs to. As we go to the top of the round.
I just want to take a peek over my shoulder before my turn ends, and I want to see what I see on the other side of this wall.
Okay. As you look around your surroundings, we will tell you next session.
Oh, it is 11:15.
Okay.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into tonight's stream. We are going to be doing another giveaway here. So the next winner of the next set of dice is actually Shumlord. Congratulations on your fourth or fifth set of dice. I don't know how many.
Shumlord gets all of the dice.
All of the dice. So don't forget to join our Discord. We do have a RuneScape, Minecraft, and Dungeons and Dragons community on there, in which you can join. We do host one-shots for our community. We have a RuneScape clan and a Minecraft Grief Protection Java Survival server. Those are a lot of words. Don't forget to check out our merch store, or if you like coffee, go to foundfamiliar.com and buy some coffee and use the code Prestige at checkout for 10% off. These are all things that, you know, support our community artists. They support the stream and the people who, you know,
Coffee.
the people who do all kinds of things along those lines. So I would like to thank all of our role players. We have Aleph Visago, our Tiefling Warlock.
Have a good night, everybody.
We have Ember Alfraxius, our Fire Ganasai Wizard.
Goodbye.
We have Sarah Rast, our Elven Bard.
Bye.
We have Shada Copperstone, our Tabaxi Fighter and Warlock.
This lady really switched places with me. I gotta hit him.
We have Aiden
Shout
Fogus.
a Copperstone.
We have Aiden Fogus, our half-elven rogue and fighter.
I hate constructs.
We have Denton Tucker, our human cleric. I didn't hear what he said, but I'm sure he said something funny. And we actually didn't skip over him this night.
No.
Like he always does.
I was gonna say something. So tune in next week at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday to see what we have in store for you. And maybe we'll finally find out who's behind this mysterious construct attacks. See
Probably
you
not.
all next week. Bye.
But
Bye.